Oh, is my tracking not working? Right. Hmm. All right. And I'm live. Thank you again, Stream Elements. Hello, gamers. Oh, today's stream's gonna be a bit different. One, it's earlier. We're gonna start at 8, but for this collab to work, you gotta do what you do, right? Yeah. So this stream's gonna be a bit. Well, we'll explain a bit, I suppose. But yeah, let's just join back with Solanoide over here.
We've been friends for a while, yeah, a long time. And I would say and like I used to stream with Red a lot back in the day. Ya enggak?
Yeah,
Ya kan?
I suppose.
Ya, dulu tahun 2000 itu 2021 ya apa 22 kita
Yeah, that's
stream
all.
bareng dulu kan.
It's been so long. Wow.
We did drawing streams and I had yeah, and then like stuff happened and then I was really busy for a while, but now I'm not. So ya gitulah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. So this is Red. Why don't you introduce yourself?
No, yeah, I'm Red, usually Raging Wolf, but uh, current. Yeah, I'm a. You can say I'm a gamer.
Certified ya.
But yeah, I do game stuff. Sometimes on my Twitch, sometimes I do Minecraft, but most times I just do Final Fantasy 14 because I'm good at the game totally. Yeah,
Goaded like that.
I am. I
I'm
am
telling
the.
you, I'm telling you, the 6 hour FF14 streams go hard, bro. Go hard.
Yeah, that's me pushing through the MSQ that feels like hell. But yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Anyways, are you live right now?
Yeah,
Udah live kah?
just started my stream.
Oh,
Yes,
baru
sir.
live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Now, again, I already explained the premises, tapi uh, for more info, ini apa namanya? Basically, we're gonna be reviewing, not reviewing actually. We're gonna be reading SCPs and then like just talking about them. It's not a review. It's not a review. We're not like critics or anything like that. We're just gonna be like, oh yeah, SCP ini gini 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 ceritanya
Yes,
fire and
yes.
whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And if there is like logs like ini, we're gonna be voice acting them. Uh,
Yeah, let's
to the
go.
best of our abilities, yeah. To the best of our abilities.
Or yeah, boy, we do. We
Mm.
got. We gotta do that.
Okay, so gini ya. Let me mana sih?
I mean,
Let's go back.
okay. We got. I mean, if we reviewing SCP, we gotta review the OG.
Yeah, yeah. Let's ini. Kita mulai aja langsung ya. Let's not make take too long here ya kan.
Yeah, not let's not
Oh
delay
ya,
then.
ini dong apa? Kirim background musik yang kemarin yang hujan itu.
I just search random stuff here. Let me. Also, yeah, I'm gonna use this one for today's stream. This one. Let's hope it's. Let's hope we don't need to loop that one.
Hopefully ya.
Let's see. Let's hope we don't loop it. Let's see. We got. I mean, if we started starting to to review SCP per se, we gotta start with the OG. The
Hmm.
re, the real one remembers the OG whenever the I think in 2010 or 2011 whenever the
Well, what are we starting with nih? What are we
of
starting with?
course of course we gotta start with 173. Come on,
Okay, okay. Hold on.
gotta
Let me get to the article. Yeah, let me get to the
yeah
article.
we gotta
173.
we gotta start with the OG because I mean
Mhm.
of course only
Of course.
the realest one remember the SCP. There we go.
Iya.
Is the image not down? Damn, the image is not here anymore. So sad.
Ya udah ini kemarin karena aduh apa sih? Aku nggak inget
Yeah,
deh.
I mean,
Kena take
technically,
down gitu kan?
yeah. Mm,
Sama like the original
I
artist or
believe
something
they
like that.
were allowed to use the image, but I think they wanted to, well, replace it because although it's staple, it's still not their own image. So yeah.
Oh, I see, I see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sadly, I kind of want to
Okay.
like see the image.
You make Oh, dude. Oh my god. gue baru kepikiran, Cuk.
Hmm?
After we review them, we do a drawing, like a small drawing of
No,
them. Oh my god.
that
Wait,
is
what's that ini?
good.
What's that? Aduh, yang kata kayak biar kita bisa gambar barengan, apa nama websitenya?
What was it? Ah, fuck. Okay, hang on.
Iya
Let's
ya bentar.
let's do a Google. I think it's
Ini and then so after we read them, we're gonna draw a scenario like whatever yang ini. So kayak oh my god, oh my god, this is genius.
okay. My drawing will not be the greatest. My
Nggak apa-apa, nggak
tablet's
apa-apa.
still fucking broken.
Oh
What?
ini,
Okay, give
oke.
okay. Send the link.
Oh bukan, I just found the music yang that you sent to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Alright, let's see. How's it draw to do? How do you do that? let's see. This is a. It's not a raging wolf stream if it's not scuff. It's all. I
Wajar ya
mean,
kalau Raging Wolf
it's
stream ya.
it always. I mean, push come to shove. Can we just I don't know use what was it Google Draws?
I mean, I guess.
I'll just let's
Sure.
see Google Draws. Google Draws.
Bentar.
That's
Still
the
adjusting the size of
the easiest.
the
I mean, that's the
okay, I guess
easiest. Let me see.
yeah, that's
Let's,
definitely the easiest.
okay, me let's share it
Mm.
to anyone with the link can edit the link, and I'm gonna send the link to you. Should work hopefully. It's not the best technically. It's just actually yeah, you can scribble. So. It's gonna be vector based, so it's not the best, but you know what? It's good enough. Let me see. Should work. I don't know.
Let me ini sebentar ya. Let me edit the description of the stream.
That also means I need. I'll put it on the. Okay. Imagine prepping for stream. Couldn't be me.
Oh shut up.
I. Right. So this is the drawing board. That's on Google. I think it's fine. I mean, we could. I don't know. It's gonna be bad, but you know what? It's so bad. Yeah. But if it works, it's perfect. I'll keep searching for that other drawing. I guess. There's
If
not.
anyone wants to listen to the BGM, I put a link in the description tadi. So anyone who wants to do that, go support the original artist.
Okay, hang on.
Bentar.
Oh, you can
Okay.
just hang on. Let me see. I found another one. Do I need to log in on this one? Let me see.
Google Docs drawing.
That's a. It's so. I mean, you could try with the scribble. It's so ass.
But this is fake though.
Okay, I think you can go for it. Hang on, I found another one. It's. Hi. Let me try this.
Gimana?
Let me see.
What do you have?
Oh, this. I mean, this looks. It's definitely a lot better than Google Docs. Hang on.
Than Google Docs.
It's better than Google Docs. Okay. Try that one.
Kalau misalnya ini kelihatan.
Let me bring that over here.
Okay, yeah. It's visible on my stream. We should be good.
It should be fine, I think.
Pick a username.
Yeah, you could just pick a username. Okay. My drawing.
You don't need an account to use for.
Yeah, look at that. That's better.
Join room.
Who's viewing?
Hey.
Oh, hello, 7.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, ini lengkap, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Okay, also, okay, my god.
Okay.
Oh, 7 Pret, yep. Uh,
It's really
this
funny.
is not a SCP tier
It's
list.
actually kind of
It's
hilarious.
just
I'm not gonna lie.
we're gonna review some random SCP. But yeah, I think this works. Can you control Z? I do not know.
Gak bisa control Z.
You cannot control.
Oh, hello, seventh bread.
Yeah, I
Seventh
know.
bread. Almost everyone knows SCP-173. Oh, no, no, no. This is not tier list. We're just reading some.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, you're
And then
looking at
after
my.
reading,
Yeah, yeah,
we're
yeah.
gonna draw. I mean, I'm opening your stream right now.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, now hang on a second. Is he really like there? No, okay. Okay, so we cannot, we can't control Z, really? Oh wow, damn.
You gotta get rid of it manually.
I think so, yeah. So,
That's kind of funny.
I'm gonna set
That's
this
kind
to.
of funny.
That is funny. Okay, so, uh,
Hmm.
yeah, that one. Yeah, oh yeah, the image one. Okay, so
Image one.
yeah, there is. Oh, it's I believe. I think it's 2521. It's an SCP. Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah, the one that you can't
yeah, you can't
what you call it?
talk about it.
You can't talk about it, you can't write about it,
You
you
can
can't
talk
image
about it.
about it though.
Yeah, you can get an image. So if you need an image,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
So we're gonna have to draw it. Wow, that's actually genius.
Let's go.
That's genius.
All right, all right. So
Uh,
starting off, we gotta start. Let's start. It's been.
yeah, how about you read this one first?
All right, SCP-173,
Mm-hmm.
Class Euclid, Special Containment Procedure, SCP-173 to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter 173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Now, okay, description. Moved to 1993, origin as of yet unknown. It is entirely constructed from concrete and rebar, with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. 173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with 173. Personnel assigned to enter container are to instruct to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. Nope.
Egads.
In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedure. Personnel report sounds of a scraping stone originating from within the container where no one is present. Inside, this is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting MHCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. Oh no, where's my chat? Hang on.
Where it all started, yeah,
Where
where
it
it
all
all
started.
started.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. Somehow, this okay, I'm gonna be honest here. Somehow, 173 was not the first SCP I found. I did not get introduced to SCP via 173. Can I be honest? I know
Yeah,
like
I
most
suppose.
people, yeah, I know most people like have this as their first, but
I don't think.
surprisingly enough,
Yeah.
I don't think I found this. Like I think I found this after I was already in the SCP like fandom, and then I was like, oh, 173. Everyone kept telling me like, oh, 173 is the OG, the GOAT. You should go read it. I was like,
Yeah, I
okay.
don't think mine first was also 773. I don't remember what's my first. I was it Shy Guy or was it the Ball? I forgot. It's been so
I
long.
think I think my very first one was that butler, Mr. Deeds.
Mr.
Bell, Bell.
Deeds. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mr. Deeds. I think my very first one was Mr. Deeds.
First one, I don't remember. I think was it the Ball or was it? Hmm, kind of don't remember to be honest. I think it was the Ball.
The ball.
The
Which
eight.
ball? That's not really helping the situation. There's a ton of balls.
All right,
Which
so
ball?
I think it was 18. Yeah, I remember it was 18. I think.
Oh,
Uh,
aduh, my
okay,
memory isn't
it's
the
a
best.
bro. First SUP was balls. What can I say? It's balls. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
okay. I have some fun facts about 173 that I'll tell you at review.
Okay.
Uh, Yeah, sure. You can share fun facts. Yeah, again, it's not really reviewing SCPs. We're just
We're
sort
not
of like reading
reviewing.
them
Yeah.
and then
The
drawing them.
yeah the go. Okay, I'll start drawing. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Let me switch my stream over to ini.
All right. I
Yeah.
for 173, it's we gonna the OG look. It's gonna be like
Peanut.
just
Peanut.
the peanut. Yes. This
Hmm.
this.
What color was peanut? I don't
It's
remember.
peanut colored. What do you mean?
Yeah, he was something like this nggak sih?
I think
Bentar.
so. I think then we're gonna do no controls here. I
Uh,
forgot. Hang on.
aduh, why am I zooming in? Hello?
All right.
What the heck? I'm at 10,000% zoom. How do I zoom out? Oh, that's full
It's
screen. How do you zoom out? Hello?
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know. You can okay. How do you zoom out?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Why can I not draw? Hello? I'm like lagging really bad.
Oh
Oh,
God, that's bad.
wait.
All right.
this this thing, this website
Ah.
is like taking 10,000% of my bandwidth.
Oh my God, that's bad. All right.
No, wait, I actually can't do anything.
Well,
Harus di ini kah? Can I apa kayak permissions or something?
let me see.
Do I need permission?
I don't think so. Uh, I mean,
I can't
no,
really do anything.
really?
Brush.
Damn.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I'm here, I'm in the website. Okay, I can't do it.
Peanut dabbly. Yes. Okay. 173 can actually move when it's stared at. Just choose not to. That's why it can still move if someone cheated by blinking one eye at a time. Ah. Basically, just a roommate for itself. I
Huh?
mean, when you're yeah, the fun fact. I mean, that's
Uh oh.
I mean, yeah. That, I mean,
Huh.
let's see. This
Yeah,
I
that's
just
interesting.
okay. Fair enough. I just found it, so let's see if I can.
Oh, I
I
can do
mean,
pixel art.
uh,
I can draw pixel,
can you
but
not?
I can't draw anything else.
Cannot you?
Yeah, why? That's
Cannot
weird.
you try using the brush? Can you do that?
Oh, there we go.
There we go. You
Okay.
can use the brush.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
let's
yeah. Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Let's pretend this one is peanut.
Hmm.
Alright, that's peanut right there.
Oh, it's not. Oh, is my pen tablet isn't working on the website for some reason.
Oh no.
Like I can draw with a mouse and that's about it. But like I can't in it. Oh no, what happened?
Alright, see. Oh, that okay.
Huh, that's weird. Why does my pen doesn't not work here?
Maybe it
Interesting.
doesn't understand the works of just like I don't know pressing it. I don't know. Pen tablets are weird anyway. Yeah, let's just say this
Maybe like it's like
peanut.
a input thing, eh?
I
Yeah.
guess peanut got vandalized. It's I guess this is the. Let me see. Okay, let me get a
Okay, how do I
peanut.
draw? Aduh, nggak
No,
bisa control Z, lupa nggak bisa control Z.
you cannot control Z. You
Iya,
can.
I can control Z. I can control Z.
Alright. Oh yeah, look at that.
Peanut, peanut, peanut.
Cannot cannot.
Aduh! Oh my days! Not being able to control Z is screwing me over
It's the
majorly.
worst. Alright, so
Uh,
the uh, God, I am such a bad stream. Hang on, let me. I gotta pull out the peanut. No, you. I don't think I
no,
can
that's
do
not
it.
how peanut.
It'll take too much time. Never mind.
How did peanut look like again? My
Peanut
brain's been so long gone.
is. I mean, okay, sure. Gotta save that first. Imagine prepping for. Uh,
And then he has like
no,
copy.
every image and illustration in the SCP wikis are copyright protected. I mean, we're not selling it. Come on. I think. I think so. I mean, there is like. Oh yeah. Uh.
Aduh. Hmm. The control Z is
That's.
screwing me up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. There's a foundation. The game Peanut has multiple heads. Ah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. The secret lab one, I believe the Peanut does have multiple heads and not the usual. Different form in the realistic SCP game. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, sometimes people just look at a good art and they're like, yeah, that's my SCP. But
Uh,
yeah, they don't actually. I don't think they are. That's because it was indeed got commercialized. I mean, the original Peanut was an art exhibit, I believe.
Oh,
It
was it?
was, yeah, I believe it was an art exhibit by a Japanese artist. I forgot, but
Oh,
for the SCP website and I think a movie, they allowed to use the Peanut. I believe I forgot. It was included
they
in the
had like
game. Yeah,
like drawings, but I don't remember how they were.
the Peanut one. Uh, and other media form. Yes, that's why that's the Peanut. The the Peanut lore goes deep in this one.
How do I move layers? I
Imagine
can't
that.
move the layers.
Imagine having layers.
Can you move the second layer below the first one?
Can you have layers in this one? I don't know.
Ini on the bottom right, on bottom right. There's like layers.
My brain is not braining right now. Yeah. Imagine the edit
Oh, oh, that's cool.
is the classic.
I mean,
Mhm. Can you do layers? Hang on.
uh,
I don't need layers.
cross.
Okay. What was I doing? Hang on, I forgot. What was I
What
doing?
were we doing? Oh yeah, ini apa? We were drawing.
You were
Uh,
drawing. Okay.
yeah.
Mm,
I don't know. No,
peanut.
dang it.
More like peanuts with multiple heads.
Ah, oh,
Hmm.
shucks.
I mean, look, this one, it's I pulled from a game model. It's the peanut is definitely the best one. It's a classic. What can I say? This one.
You know what? Screw it.
Uh, uh, Computer.
Drawing without layers is confusing my brain.
Yes, yes. He's just gonna pull it in. Oh damn! No control Z. I just remembered. Headed peanut is the best. Yes, yes. All right. Why is my my peanut skin color? Alright, we're gonna do this backward. I think you did this on school. Yeah, you have to draw backwards on glass. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I used to.
Yeah, look at that. What is my peanut is man? This is not a peanut, this is a man. Let's see.
See? He's just a little guy. He can do no harm,
We can do
definitely.
no harm. This is a bald man.
What is
Okay.
that skin color? Why is this skin color?
This is a
What is
man.
this skin color?
This is
That
a.
is very disturbing.
Let
It
me
is
move
very
it.
disturbing.
Okay, make it a bit brown. Let's make it a bit brown. Alright, where's
Maybe
the.
it's red somewhere, yeah? I remember Peanut having
There
like
should have a
red,
red. No, that's not
but
bright enough.
where? Like
That's
on his face.
he does have a. It does look like a. I mean, I don't
It's
know
like a
what's.
triangle. Triangle
It's
red.
like a yeah,
Yeah,
like
see?
a triangle.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah.
Alright, make it
Oh.
anyway. Yeah, I mean, I should you can I'm not gonna recreate it on the Caillou software. No,
Aduh.
right?
Why
Is
can't I
this
control Z?
Imagine Control Z? Is he's just a guy? Look at that. He's just a weird guy.
Okay.
Green.
Eh. Aduh.
This looks like a guy.
Oh, my days. My bad.
This is just a guy. I cannot control Z. God damn it. The bald kid got.
Yep. You can.
It does looks like a bald kid. Uh, this kid. Yeah, yeah, good enough. Good enough.
Bro, not being able to use the apa? Not being able to use my pen tab is like really annoying, but you know what? It is kind of hilarious. Oh, did he have green eyes?
He does have some green. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why is
Red. Okay, yeah, there we go.
is it red?
That's
What did
my
I?
peanut. That's my peanut.
I don't know what I read. Sure. It's not a peanut, that's a poo nut. Yours is definitely a poo nut. I don't know why is it.
Ubunat.
Alright.
Okay.
But yeah,
First.
as an
Oh
OG,
yeah.
as the first one, it's definitely giving it's like a I mean it's an OG, it's definitely like a 7 or an 8 out of 10. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I would say so. I would say so.
So let's just say 8 out of 10. There we go. Right. Shall we move on? More.
Wait, where are we?
We were at once we were the OG. We were doing modification to SCPs like RTD, like it's the RTD website.
Huh?
Nah, nah, you doing the ooze. Alright, what's next, Sola? What's the next SCP?
Hold on. All my browser in it went away. What the heck?
Maybe the memory issues, if I have to guess. So,
Man.
wah,
Oh
wah.
man, that sucks.
Alright,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, let's just move on. What's the next one?
the next one. I'm gonna save this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving this image. Okay, so we can clear it
Okay.
later. Okay. Next one. What do you have in mind?
Uh, I mean, if we're talking about OGs, yeah, kan?
Yes.
Oh, actually, OGs, yeah. Oh, let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Hmm. OGs. I don't. I can't pick one. Is the issue here?
I suppose we'll start with the another simple one, 18. That with the ball we're talking.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Let's do 18.
That is the image, the balls. I remember this one like, oh damn, this ball can bounce twice as fast. That's cool. I want one.
Yeah. I think the flock mod is like majorly screwing over my
Yeah, I mean, you could close it when you're not using it. That's fine. That's
Yeah. Sure.
yeah. You
Uh,
should just reopen it and you mean talking about balls after talking about a naked queen. I mean, what can I say? It's balls. My first, the first one is balls. The second one, the first is a peanut. The second one is a balls. I think fun fact, also another fun fact about 173. It's literally inspired by the Weeping Angels. Like
oh
the
yeah, from Doctor Who.
yeah, the within a week, it's just like, yep, he's the peanut. 173, and people are like, dude, watch that leaked government. I don't think people were thinking that it was leaked government images, but yeah, that's the bird.
Nah,
Nah,
definitely not.
no, no. I
Man,
mean,
where is my image? Why why is this so annoying? Okay,
bro,
I need
stream
to
is
use.
broken for real, for real. My God.
It's not a solar stream if it's not majorly
Yeah, let me.
fucked up.
I'm gonna. Nope, wrong one. Just get that.
Okay, hold
Okay, it
on.
fixed. Right. Right. Oh, the invisibility hat.
Where
Yeah.
is my?
I mean, if I talk about invisibility hat, it's definitely just gonna be reviewing SCP on the secret lab, and where's the fun in that? We're gonna hopefully we can.
Where's the fun in that?
Where's the fun in that? My next. Okay. So, do you want to take the read on this one? That's a lot of reading, but
Sure, sure. I'll take the reading. Give me a minute though. I need to fix my OBS
bros
because it's
OBS
not
lit.
showing anything. Why is it not showing anything? I am really pissed off right now.
Bros
I am
OBS
majorly
literally
pissed off.
just jump off a cliff because you open a
It's not,
drone.
yeah, it's not showing any
So,
browser inputs for some reason.
well, wait, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this. This there's more. Ah,
But
yeah, I see
maybe
that.
yeah, no browser inputs are working. Oh wait, okay, that worked. Okay.
I found a layer.
Uh
I found a layer finally.
ini I'm using the StreamKit somehow works somehow. But that's about it. That's about it.
Mhm. Wow, that really is broken. Wow.
Ih,
It's just-
kenapa deh? I already made the models for like uh, 2 hours and then gak bisa,
oh,
man.
that's sad. Right. At least the stream's going, I
Yaudah,
guess.
let me, yeah, while I'm fixing this, let's just read the next one, ya.
The ball.
What was the next one? 18, ya?
The ball.
18, the ball, super ball. Ahem.
My friend know a lot of
Item
this
number
one.
SCP-018, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-18 is to be contained in its specialty metal restraint inside of a 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter sealed box lined with heavy synthetic padding. The sealed box is then submerged in the center of the 10 by 10 by 10 meter polyethylene holding tank. If SCP-018 is to break free from the holding box, the poly, polyethylene-based goo will slow down kinetic activity enough for proper retrieval by containment personnel. Personnel entering SCP-18's holding chamber are to wear specialized plating found inside of SCP-18 or observation and a breathing apparatus before being lowered into the polyethylene tank. If SCP-18 is loose outside of the polyethylene tank, personnel are advised to secure themselves in a separate room and close doorways or hatches to isolate SCP-18 until containment teams arrive. Description: SCP-18 has the appearance of a Super Ball made by the Whammo Company in 1969. It is 6 centimeters in diameter and colored red. Found when the company was hired to clean out a warehouse that had Whammo merchandise in it, SCP-18 was noted to be able to bounce with extreme height. At first thought to be a pleasant child's toy, SCP-18 was able to bounce with over 200% efficiency. That is, if dropped 1 meter, it would bounce 2, then 4, then 8, then 16. The ball soon became a dangerous projectile, reaching speeds estimated at over 100 kilometers per hour, and damaging property and injuring 5 in the city of Pf. It came to a rest after several days in the nearby lake of Pf, and was retrieved by SCP personnel. Due to the speed of the object and total surprise by its victims, no cover-up story was required or initiated. Document 1804. Message to O5 blank. I hope everything is well. The reason I write to you is because I believe I have found a more effective method of retrieving new or escaped SCP objects. Yes, oh wait, this is a guy. I need to voice act. Yes, I realize we haven't had any progress in the reverse engineering, whatever allows this thing to defy the laws of thermodynamics. But we have come up with a very effective method for integrating one of those new SCP-A5 armor suits with this. Just hear me out. We implant into the bottom of a boot, rig up a little bit of mechanical device, and tada! The suit is now capable of jumping well over a building. Also, if the wearer has their foot against something they want dead, well, let's just say it delivers a hell of a kick. All I need is permission to modify one of the pre-existing SCP-A5 suits, and you'll be able to actually capture a blank, plus any other escaped SCP objects. Trust me, when have I let you down in the past?
Okay.
Signed, Dr. Blank.
Okay, the next one is the O5. It's me. Me time.
Uh,
Document 18-6, letter to Dr. Upon assignment, Agent was issued your modified SCP-A5 armor, retrieving SCP and result are mixed. Agent was able to place the collar on chase it through the Amazon and restrain it by dismemberment. However, due to a malfunction of your little mechanical device, he was launched almost a mile into the air and suffered 2 broken legs, 7 broken ribs, a missing arm, and a skull fracture upon hitting water of a lake. On the way back down, you will fix that before I authorize your armor for common use.
Document 1811. Message to O5. Don't worry, it's fixed. But I have some more ideas. If I can be granted the use of some water from SCP-006, SCP, and possibly SCP, I can deliver you a set of SCP-A5 armor and an agent that can capture any, if not all, rogue or unattained SCPs. All I'm waiting on is your approval.
And that's a simple one. That's the
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the balls.
Again, one of the OGs, one of the OGs.
One of the OGs.
Mhm.
It's a it's balls. What can I say? I mean, gonna say it's balls. So it's red ball, and then make it fast,
Hmm.
breaking the sound barrier or whatnot. Uh, yep, that's balls.
Yep, that's balls.
Yep, that's balls. Right.
Actually, can I just put an image? I worked too hard on the models for it to not show up. Okay, I'm just gonna put the image like the dead ass just the image.
You gotta use the image, man. You got
I'm just gonna put this freaking image. I don't care anymore. I need to put it down. It was
this
right
ball will be.
here.
I mean, it's less of a perpetual. Adding hair to the. It's not hair. It's wig. It's for the balls. It's less perpetual motion and soon to. I mean, if you bounce it once, it's gonna double it and give it to the next
Uh
person.
huh.
And
Yeah.
it doesn't work on perpetual machine like that because if it bounces, it's gonna go boom, and then sooner or later it's gonna break the fucking machine.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I think
makes
I think
sense.
that makes sense. For a classic, it's simple, like a six
Uh
or
huh.
seven. What do you think?
Um. Let me think. I mean, yeah, it's like it's an OG, so you can't really like apa namanya? You can't like rate it too badly. It was good. It was good. Sure, the concept is a bit on the simpler side,
It's a very simple. I mean, it's
but like
only
it's very yeah, it's very interesting. Like it's one of those that like you gotta think about it, and you're like, ah, yeah,
oh
there's a
yeah, of
real. It's like
course,
a very simple
balls.
anomaly, but like it's very destructive. I'll give it a yeah. You know what? I'll concur with you. I'll agree with you.
Yeah, 7 out of
Yeah.
10.
Yep.
Yep, that's balls.
Hey, I haven't drawn my balls.
Oh yeah, you should draw your balls. But your, I mean,
Yeah, I should draw my
well,
balls.
I mean, if you don't draw your balls, it's also fine because your computer might jump off a cliff.
So it's like a red ball,
Yes.
and then uh,
Show me your, I
red
mean, your
ball.
SCP-18.
Then it's like ada tulisannya gitu kan. It's like
Hmm.
whammo,
Whammo.
wham,
I might add that
wham,
there.
oh,
Whammo.
whammo. And then we are gonna picture it absolutely careening towards like a dude.
Say wham.
Clueless.
Clue.
Clueless.
Clueless.
Absolutely clueless.
Yep, that's balls.
Okay, shall we move on to the next one?
We should move on. Let's stop talking about balls.
Let's stop talking about balls.
What you got in mind?
uh, oh, seventh bread. SCP 108. 108? Which
I
one
think it's
is that?
18 because of 108. That's
Oh, is it
108.
108 or 18? I think it's 108.
108 is what is this? The
108.
fucking back rooms? It's typo, yeah. It's a typo. This is the back rooms. Okay. All right. I
Okay.
mean,
You
we'll.
wanna read this one?
Let's see. Oh damn. All right, I'll read this one. I don't
Okay,
know.
okay, sure.
Let's see the. Let's have the back rooms. I don't know. Okay.
Go ahead.
SCP-018, Object Class Safe, Containment Procedure. 108 is contained entirely by Subject 1081. Subject 1081 should be contained in a standard containment cell, measuring 3 by 3 meters, furnished with whatever items are requested, unless said items compromise security of Subject 1081. Security. Subject 1081 is permitted to leave the room, wander freely, and eat in the main canteen. Uh, Medical examination to be performed on subject 1081 daily. Filters to be changed as necessary. What is this? I haven't heard. 108 is accessible through nostrils. Nostrils?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, I know this one. Yeah.
Yeah, back room says. Okay. 108 one nostrils of 1081. A subject, an African American female, 51 years old, see 108, addendum 1081, who was previously employed as a cashier as IKEA, sure, a small town hardware
Uh-huh.
store in Kentucky since blah 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 blah. 108 has been housed at Site 17. Endoscopic examination of 108 reveals that the area accessible via subject's nostril is not the human nasal cavity, but rather a bunker system of Nazi German. Oh! Construction dedicated to the production and maintenance of World War II era Messerschmitt Me 262 fighters. Explosion via robotic endoscope reveals that the bunker system has internal dimension of approximately 2 by 4 kilometers, with a long axis parallel to the main entrance or exit portal. While the exploration is by no means complete, 108 is believed to be contain hundreds of airframes under construction on its assembly line, as well as the 3 complete aircraft. There is also a large quantity of human remains in the complex, particularly concentrated among the entry-exit portal, with the corpses of Nazi official, military personnel, Hitler Youth, and civilians, possibly Ukrainian slave workers.
Oh,
In an advanced state of decay, evidence of firefight near the entry or exit portal supports hypothesis that German military personnel were swarmed by the civilians and were killed in ensuing struggle. Some corpses show sign of cannibalism. Not the first time the Nazi made something anti-human. Fair enough. I should stop.
fair enough.
I should stop talking about the Nazis, but continue. Robotic endoscopic exploration continues. High discharge LED lighting assembly piecemeal using the ship in a bottle technique has been deployed. Endoscopic examination of interior of 108 reveals a large hangar doors area and within a double airlock with a blast door large enough to admit 2 fully assembled fighters. A production line exists which would allow damaged fighter and deliveries to enter on one side of the hangar door and finished fighters to exit on the other side. Turning the endoscope head 180 degrees revealed the open doorway as an area of total blackness with 2 nostril-shaped penetration in it. One nostril-shaped penetration is connected to whichever nostril is admitting the endoscope, and the other one is connected to the interior of a human nasal cavity. DNA testing reveals the nasal cavity belongs to the subject. The black area is impenetrable and absorbs all wavelength of light that endoscope can carry. The black area is elastic and yielding when probed. Apparently, the portal system is unique 3-way arrangement. If the outside world is decided A and interior of ME262 factory is B, the subject nasal cavity is C, then traffic is as follows. Anything going from A end up in B. Item goes B end up in C, and from C goes in A. What is this? Is this like uh I don't know, like a factory inside a person? The person is like a normal guy, a normal girl, a woman.
Apparently.
Okay, okay, what the heck? She literally have the back
It never
rooms.
made any sense to begin with, let's be real.
Okay. Addendum 1081. Subject claimed that she was training to perform the human blockhead magic trick in the preparation of being a clown at children's birthday party. After hammering 4 centimeter long galvanized iron nail into her nasal cavity,
Ah,
yeah, she lost her grip at the end and dropped it inside her nose. Immediately, she noticed a god awful musty stench and experienced nausea and disorientation. Blowing her nose had no discernible effect and left no residue on the tissue. She was able to breathe normally, though, through her nose. After about 3 days, subject got used to the hell asshole smell and performed at the children's party to light her nephew.
oh my god, my OBS crashed.
Lovely.
Dude, my OBS! Are you
Bro,
dead ass?
bro
How?
can, bro is dead ass, bro. it's
What's
it's literally not has its own species. It's literally a woman who somehow her nostrils get like, yeah, I'm gonna be a plane to another factory. I guess I don't know. The smell for oh my god, poor woman.
Oh, hey, at least my at least the things are back.
I see
The
that.
PNGs.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, the PNG is back, but the rest are just like dead.
Bentar. My
Mm,
live stream shouldn't be ini
yeah, YouTube.
kepotong
I
harusnya.
mean, YouTube's good on that.
Yeah. So I should be back. Let me double check actually if I'm
Okay, yeah,
back
it's
or
back.
not.
I seen
Hold
it.
on.
There we go, it's back.
Oh, you're viewing my stream right now.
Yeah, I have it on another tab.
Oh, okay.
All right. My God, imagine. I mean,
All
OBS
right,
like.
all right. A little hiccup, but yeah.
All right. We'll
OBS got enough of this shit. I'm telling you,
OBS be like,
like
nah,
it's just it's just two PNGs and a drawing and like a flock. Apa? What's the website called? Flock
the
apa?
flock mod. Yeah.
Flock mod. And my OBS is already crashing. Meanwhile,
Oh
I
my
can
God.
stream Elden Ring with no issues at all. But this is definitely fair. This is
It's
definitely
also look,
fair.
man. SCP is mining Bitcoin in the background. What do you mean? Of course, it's not.
Ah, yeah, I forgot. I forgot
Ah,
that
you
Bitcoin
forgot
mining.
about that. Ah,
My
they
bad, my bad,
eat,
my bad.
they eating your rams. They want more ball. Yeah, OBS want more balls. It crashed. Stop fucking about balls.
I stopped talking about balls.
Oh my
So
God.
maybe, whoa, you might be onto something
You
here.
may be
Hold
onto
on.
something here, buddy.
Okay.
Anyways, there was
Uh,
one.
let's
Approximately,
continue. Let's
yeah,
continue.
yeah. Approximately a week later, after ignoring numerous complaints about the smell of her breath, subject was diagnosed with pneumonia and placed on the course of rocitromycin. Pneumonia responded to antibiotics but occurred a week later. Her general practitioner also noted nasal examination with the otoscope showed simply blackness, rather than the inside of a nose. After admission to the hospital with chronic pneumonia, examination with a 1 meter fiber of the endoscope allowed the endoscope to be threaded in almost the full meter. Whoa, imagine that. Like,
Wow.
that's fucked up. The attending ENT noted that he appeared to be seeing a Nazi Eagle badge through the endoscope. Specialist examination notes were kept in a digital patient management system and accepted by the Foundation in a routine sweep. The subject was recovered without incident by the Task Force Epsilon 9, disguised as high-risk warrant team officers in the pre-dawn raid in June of 19 something. By the end of the cleanup, Operation GP of the GP, EMT, 11 hospital personnel, and 2 civilians were terminated. Ooh. Oh, subject was examined by Foundation staff and provided her with an air filtration unit which could be passed through her nostril piecemeal and assembled like a ship in a bottle. The filtration filling must be removed on a regular basis when it gets expended, roughly once a week, as the subject is essentially inhaling the atmosphere of a formerly sealed Nazi mass war grave.
Yeah.
Girl knows is whole ass dimension and she breathes in 4D, not 4K. I mean, in a literal sense, yes. Although initially hostile toward the Foundation, the subject has responded well to enhanced psychological conditioning protocols and now accepts her situation. Oh, good! A plan has been proposed in alignment with the backing up of all critical Foundation data at Site 62. In SCP-108, data could be written to the micro
Ah,
SD card
yeah. That's
or
definitely
similar.
gonna end well. Eh?
Is it that? Oh, okay. Okay, is it that bad? All right. Card
No,
similar.
like apa? The idea of like, how do we back up our data? Oh yeah, we can just put it in this woman's nostril.
Oh yeah. Data could be written on a micro SD card, similar compact non-volatile media, inserted into the subject nostril. Provided some way to house the subject in a safe location, it's assured to event of SK class scenario. Research continues to find a way to move the entrance to the second dimensional portal from the subject nostril to another location, and to discover the physical location of the bunker to determine if alternative access is possible. The original governance iron nail has yet to be found. Bro. Yeah, that
Yep.
yep. What the fuck? Alright, buddy.
Okay. Uh let's go over to Flock mod while we talk about this.
It's
Oh
giving.
yeah.
It's giving the. It's basically like like a portal to one dimension to another. It's
Yeah.
not, but yeah, it's basically just.
Can you
Just
add more layers?
I don't know. Let me see. I don't think so.
Itu bottom right. Can you add more? I don't have permission or something. I can't add anything.
I don't think you can. Let me see.
Hmm.
Let me see. I mean, I could just erase this one. This one.
Oh jangan lah.
I have
Don't
it
do that.
saved. I have it saved.
Oh you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. I do have it saved, right?
Yeah. You sure ya?
Yeah. Okay. I saved. Okay. So we're gonna. Is it good if you draw a huge nose on the back nose? And I call it a day.
What do
I
you mean
call it.
that's peak? That's gonna be peak.
That's literally peak. Okay. Yeah, we go to the second one first. That's literally the fucking SCP, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I
I
don't
don't know
know what
what
to
to
tell
tell
you.
you, man. It's just a woman
Hmm.
in the nostril. She's like, yep. Let's see. This woman has so much Nazi mass grave. It's not even funny. Here's the woman. Here's the woman. I like, let's make it simple like this. Sure.
Don't know
This
how to tell a nose.
and over and we guess
That's not how. Bentar.
it's gonna be like, I don't know, a room and dead people
And
like
then
I'm a drawing. And I think there's a plane. Sure. There's have a, I don't know, plane in the background. This should be
I'm done. I'm done. Insert Nazi bunker.
over here.
Wait,
We
can
got.
you not see what I'm drawing?
I
Oh,
can
that's
see
really
it.
weird.
Yeah,
No, no, in your stream. In
yeah,
your
you draw.
stream, hilang.
You draw it on the first layer. I draw on the second. I have the
Oh,
first layer.
alah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
So basically, it's just yep. This girl, this girl can fit so much bunker. My model's dead. God damn it. Hang on, let me fix that. just say it back room. Oh yeah, this guy. He's just. Hey, hang on a second. It's gonna
Okay, okay, yeah.
back rooms,
Oh, right. I could have just wrote.
back
Yeah,
rooms, insert
back
backgrounds.
rooms.
Right. This this SCP is ass. Can I tell you?
It's definitely an anomaly.
It's an anomaly, I guess, but is it good?
Hmm.
Nah.
Mm, I'll give it like a five.
That's too good. I want to give it a four.
Oh, that's too good. You
That's
wanna
too
go
good.
lower?
Like a four.
Okay,
This one's ass. It's a 4
four.
4 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can.
Yeah.
I'll agree. I'll concur.
Yeah,
Okay,
all right.
next SCP.
Next SCP. What do you got in mind?
Oh ini yang kemarin apa? 3001.
Oh, 3001. I go.
You haven't read that one, right? You
I
haven't read that
have
one.
I have done that yesterday, right?
Oh, wait, then it's not 3001. Which one have you not read?
Uh,
Hold on.
5,000.
Uh, oh yeah. What did I give you? 5,000 what?
I forgot yesterday. Let me.
Hold on.
I don't remember. 5,000 is
Hold
definitely
on.
good.
I had a list. Bentar, I had a list.
I have some more.
I had
Yeah,
a list.
what do we got? Let me restart my model.
Okay. Ini. So you read 3001 yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 4999.
4999.
Oh, actually, have you read 184 yet?
Oh, I have yesterday.
Oh, yeah, yesterday also, yeah. Sorry,
Yes.
my memory is not in it. My memory is not memory.
Oh, yeah, this one's good. I know
Yeah,
this.
okay, 49999.
4999. All right. You want to read this one?
Okay, sure, I'll read it. 4999. Okay. Uh, oh, it's already a different ini apa? When did they change this? I
No,
never
that.
noticed they changed it.
That.
That's cool though. Let me change your little PNG model. Move it a bit. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you're from the
Okay.
list. Hmm.
Item number 4999. Level 3 Confidential, Containment Class Keter, Disruption Class Eki, Risk Class Notice. Special Containment Procedures. Due to SCP-4999's unwillingness or inability to appear before more than one person at a time, in addition to the subsequent and immediate death of anyone who witnesses it firsthand, 4999 is effectively self-containing. Any reports of 4999 manifestations captured by security camera feeds, photographs, or similar are to be investigated and the media confiscated for analysis. All second-hand witnesses among the civilian populace are to be amnesticized. Uh, and then we have the picture, circa 1973, taken by Gustav Berger, 3 minutes before his death. Description: 4999 is a humanoid entity of unknown origins and composition. Its physical appearance varies, with dark formal wear being the only constant between manifestations. Due to the rarity of recorded 999 manifestation events and the highly specific circumstances in which they occur, little data concerning its nature or intent is available. However, its behavior is consistent across all recorded sightings. 999 will manifest only in the presence of one solitary human at a time. All subjects recorded to date have been in terminally poor health, critically injured, or on their deathbeds, with 999 appearing nearby and within sight of the individual not more than 20 minutes before their expiration. 999 will appear only if the subject is conscious and alone. It will not appear if the subject is comatose, asleep, or unconscious, nor will it appear if they are being cared for by, in the company of, or otherwise being directly observed by another person. Upon manifestation, the entity will seat itself directly adjacent to the subject's bed, if such furniture is available. If not, it will remain standing or sit on the floor or ground in whatever configuration will allow it direct physical access to the subject without causing disturbance. Once situated, it will remove a pack of cigarettes from its left from its left inside
Breathe.
bracket and offer one to the subject. If subject accepts, 999 will place it in between their lips, remove one for itself, and light both. If the subject declines, 999 will light and smoke the cigarette instead. The entity will make physical contact with the subject, typically via holding their hands, placing its hand atop theirs, or resting its hand on their shoulder. Bleh. 999 will then remain with the subject, silent and unmoving until they have passed away. 999 has not been seen to engage in any other activity or behavior, and demanifest immediately upon the subject's death. The subject's cigarette, however, will remain, providing the only physical evidence of 999's presence. No subject thus far has seemed to recoil from or otherwise resist the entity, nor have any attempted to engage it in conversation. Despite multiple instances of subjects acknowledging the entity's presence via eye contact, adjusting posture to
Thank
reciprocate
you.
or
Thank you for the
facilitate the
follow.
entity's touch, breaking
Get
into
that
cheers
bread.
when noting its presence, or verbally thanking the entity when offered a cigarette. Individuals affected by 999 share a number of common attributes. Research into identified subjects has indicated that 999 is more likely to appear if an individual is A. Lives alone, B. Is non-religious, C. Is impoverished or homeless, D. Displays a history of mental illness, uh, E. Is a military veteran, I won't continue with the has no criminal record or has never been convicted of a violent crime, has no currently surviving family, is unmarried or otherwise lacks a significant other, has little to no standing in their community, does not exhibit any record of significant professional or personal accomplishments, has few to no mutually beneficial interpersonal relationships, or exhibits quality of life and his quality and qualities and life history that have rendered the individual nondescript, anonymous, neglected, or otherwise unremarkable or insignificant by the standards of their respective society. No testing involved 999 has been authorized or intended due to available data indicating that observation of a subject precludes its manifestations as well as ethical concerns. Discovery: 999 was initially discovered as the result of its emerging status as an urban legend, with footage of the entity appearing on hospital security cameras worldwide being disseminated via the internet and various television programs. A minor disinformation program was put into effect to maintain this public image. 999 was officially registered on November 27, 1998. In the years following 999's classification. Additional research and cross-referencing with accounts of similar phenomena have suggested that while concrete evidence of 999 appearances have been more commonplace due to advent of photography and video recording technology in the modern era, writing and artistic depictions of a figure exhibiting similar properties, behavior, and physical resemblance to 999 exists throughout world history, culture, and mythology, with some accounts being thousands of years old, in some cases predating human civilization. It is not currently understood how pre-modern cultures would have been capable of detecting 999's presence. Investigation is ongoing. Yeah, so
This one's
basically,
nice one, eh?
yeah, it's. I think I like it because it's one of the more apa ya? It's one of the more chilling one.
Yes.
Yeah, like Seventh Breath said, he's a good guy, making sure someone won't be alone when they're passing away.
It's
I
a
think
nice one.
it,
On a
it's very
usually,
yeah.
on a
It's one of those
usually grim.
SCPs that like you kind of wish was real because yeah, you know.
It is.
Hmm.
It's a good
Um,
one. Unlike the
yeah,
usually grim and gritty of the SCP or the funny one. This one's just a nice one.
it clearly depicts like how you know it is very much an anomalous being or creature,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, kan? But like it clearly has the benefit of humanity in mind. Yeah, like it's not antagonistic towards humankind. It's like very much the opposite. It's not necessarily helping these like dying people, but like giving them comfort is like usually enough for them, you know.
Yes, very much so.
What are you
Yeah,
redrawing? Oh,
it's
someone died.
yeah, of course.
Uh, okay, let me do this then.
Look at that. Yep, that's
Hold
it.
on.
Got the one last joint before
One last
expiration.
joint.
One last joint. One more. God. Alright.
And then
This one's a nice one. I've read it a couple times, a few packs. It's good shit. It's some good shit.
yeah.
Definitely. It's a simple one. It's also like technically quite well.
It's one of those SCPs that you show to someone that's new to SCP to like show them like, hey, they're not all bad.
Yeah, or to
Like
just
most of them are bad. Most of them are bad. Let's be clear. Most
let's
most
be clear.
SCPs
Most of
are
them are
definitely bad.
bad, but this one's like
Like
chill.
not all of them. Yeah, not all of them. This one's chill.
This one's chill. He's just one last joint before you pass away.
One message. Although I can't draw with my mouse.
Also, you
Something like this.
it's just like a
And
fucking
then
duck. I like that.
Odo is also boofing it up here.
Mm,
Uh,
bro, they are. This I like the my simple one. Like damn, he does buffing it. He got that. He got that joint in him. This one's definitely what was it? It's a simple one. I really want to give it an 8 or 9. This one's good. Simple one. It is
um,
the. I mean,
yeah,
the, yeah.
I would. Um, yeah, 8 or 9 is nice. Yeah, I think eight or 9 is
Okay, 9 out
valid.
of 9 out of 10.
Hmm.
A valid one, a simple one, but also understandable how it's gotta be anomalous. It's not really doing anything. I just like he's being a homie. He's being a bro. What can I say?
Yeah.
That's good. All right. And I okay. Now let's move on to another. I say. What the? I have something in mind. I think it was. Let me check. Let's do a little bit long. Let's go to the. You know what? Since we're at 499, let's just go to the next one.
Uh-huh.
How about that, right?
5,000?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
5,000. I do love reading 5,000. How long is this? Let me check. Oh, baby.
Whoa,
uh,
baby.
Alright.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
It's something. Alright. Let's start. Let me start it off.
Okay.
SCP-5000. Object class, safe. Containment procedure. 5000 is to be kept in a deactivated state within a standard storage unit located at Site 22. All files and intelligence retrieved from 5000 are to be stored on a secure server, with backups available upon request from the archival department. 5000 is a non-functional mechanical suit identified with its internal schematic as an absolute exclusion harness designed by the SCP Foundation. Although 5000 is believed to have once possessed a number of anomalous functions intended to protect and benefit its occupant, damage inflicted to it in the past means that it's currently only capable of basic file storage. Full record files are contained within 5000 upon recovery. See Archive 5001. 5000 first appeared at a flashlight within SCP-579 containment chamber at Site 62C on 12 of... is it? No, it's... I think it's... I don't know. 12/4/2020, containing...
12, yeah,
I don't know.
the 12th day of the 4th month, 2020.
Or it's the
If
12
we're
months on the
counting
4
by
days,
American dates.
I guess.
Mhm.
Right. Containing a corpse generally identical to Foundation employee Pietro Wilson. Pietro Wilson is currently employed at an exclusionary site 6, and amnestic therapy has confirmed he has no knowledge of 5000 or memories concerning the event detailed within its archives. Oh, it's gonna be a long one. Alright. Archive, let's go. Let me drink
How
something.
about this? How about we go back and forth every journal entry? You get it?
Alright, let's go.
So like journal entry one, you do it, and then two, I'll do it, and then three,
Alright.
yeah, get it.
Alright, let me do one. Alright. Journal entry 111. My name is Walter Hartwell White. No. My name is Pietro Wilson. I don't know what's happening. I think I might be the only one left. The date is 02/01/2020. Sorry. Transcription is tricky. Sorry, I'm not used to this yet. The date is 2/1/2020. I have just escaped from exclusionary site 06. I think I'm not certain, but I think everyone else is dead. Those guys, they were thorough. If I hadn't got to the suit, I'd be... Oh god.
Journal entry 0012. I need to get myself together, or this thing isn't going to be legible at all. Most likely, they're going to want some kind of record of this whole incident for posterity. I'm currently on my way to the nearest Foundation installation, a small safe house for agents making their way through this part of the country. Most likely, there won't be anyone there, but I should be able to get into contact with my superiors and find out what exactly is going on. Things started around 6, maybe 7 hours ago. A group identifying themselves as Mobile Task Force Zeta 19, Lonely Only. Insurgent infiltrators, maybe? Entered the site. They had proper identification and everything, and gathered everyone into the canteen. Then they just started shooting. Jesus, I can still taste the blood. I can get that awful metal taste off my tongue. It's a miracle I didn't get hit or trampled on. The way people were climbing over each other to get out of there. If I hadn't gone to the exclusion harness, I'd be dead, no doubt about it. Like I said, they were thorough. I'm a technician for a power grid on ES06, so I don't fully get how this thing works. But I understand the basics. This perception filter thing doesn't mean people can't see me, but it does mean they can't recognize the fact that they can see me, which I guess is the same thing when you get down to it. Those infiltrators, they didn't even take anything. Didn't even try to. I watched after I got into this thing. I was too scared, fucking coward, to make a run out for it. They just checked the bodies and left. An extra bullet for every head. They were just there to kill us.
My guy got lucky. Alright. Journal entry 13. Finally made to the safe house. After hours and hours of trudging through this goddamn desert, heard a few explosions in the distance. Maybe the Foundation sent an MTF to engage those infiltrators before they got away? Hope so. Never been happier to see bottled water in my life. The harness stains your body while you're wearing it, apparently, but my mind still thinks I should be drinking. Human nature, I guess. Uh,
Okay.
Anyway, once I get these legs of mine rested, I'm gonna try to get this system online. To get in touch with the Foundation and find out what exactly is going on.
Journal entry 4. Holy shit.
Downloaded file 1-1. They send us to every government, news organization, and almost agency on the planet. Fuck me. The following message is a message composed via consensus of the O5 Council. For those who are not currently aware of our existence, we represent the organization known as SCP Foundation. Our previous mission centered around the containment and study of anomalous effects, objects, entities, and other assorted phenomena. This mission was the focus of our organization for more than 100 years. Due to circumstances outside of your control, this directive has now changed. Our new mission will be the extermination of the human race. There will be no further communication.
Composed file 0011. Immediately following the release of their worldwide announcement, the Foundation began their assault on mankind. The response to the anomalies and the Foundation let loose was quick as it could have been. But the damage is being done. It's hard to tell what's exactly going on, but from my position here, accessing the Foundation network and keeping track of the news, I've managed to grasp a little. I'm going to get everything I know down so that when this is over, if anyone's still alive, they'll know what happened to us.
That's
Relevant
all.
anomaly, action taken by the Foundation. So, images of SCP-096 face circulated on social media platforms. Death toll has already reached the hundreds before the images were taken down. For all I know, that thing's still going. 196. 169. A series of nuclear charges are detonated within and along SCP-196, 169's back, causing it to stir in its sleep slightly. The resultant earthquakes and tsunamis devastate a significant number of coastal settlements around the world. 662. Over the course of 24 hours, an individual whose appearance matches that of Mr. Deeds, hey, my god,
Yeah, the goat.
appears in the vicinity of several major heads of state and assassinates them using whatever tools are immediately available, disappearing just as quickly. I don't know why they stopped after the first day. 610. Samples of 610 are dispersed by embedded Foundation agents within many major cities, including New York and Delhi. All civilians in the area, along with the agents themselves, are quickly infected to succumb to SCP-610. Further spread of 610 is halted by the combined efforts of the Global Occult Coalition and the Church of the Broken God. 682 release.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't understand why this is happening. Yeah, you don't need to do much, eh? You don't need to
you
do
don't
much
need to do
exactly.
much. You go, yep, go out, kill people, bye. Yeah, you do. What do you mean? Aren't you supposed to protect me? I want to not release me? Nah.
Nah, we're not feeling it.
Yeah,
Do it, man.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own
Do your
thing.
thing. Do your thing.
Do your own thing. Alright. Download file 012. Context. News footage I managed to download between drinking sessions. Begin log. Reported Mary Henderson speaking to inside a GOC evacuation tent. Scrolling header indicate that she's speaking to the outskirts of Trosa, Sweden, behind her. Patients can be seen treated by doctors in full protective gear. Mary herself is wearing a surgical mask, pulled up slightly to allow her to speak in the microphone, which kind of defeats the purpose if you ask me. Mariah Henderson. Repeating what was previously put out by the GOC, residents are not already evacuated are advised to seal themselves inside their homes, and as quickly as possible using whatever materials are available. One of the doctors
We've
attending the
got.
yeah,
Oh yeah, sorry.
one of the doctors attending the patient stands up with urgency, looking over the soldier, standing over the beds.
We've got expiration. Get the eraser ready.
Mariah Henderson quickly begins moving out of the tent, out in the field filled with similar installation. A loud buzzing sound can be heard from the tent behind her, and several flashing lights can be seen. Thick smoke pours out the gap at the top of the tent. Any individual still in the compromised area are advised to keep careful, watching over those around them. If any friends or family members begin exuding a noticeable minty smell, they are to be quarantined immediately. Feed cuts out. I later found out this is when television stopped everywhere. Internet too. World gone blind in a few seconds.
Journal entry 5. It's funny. With the supplies in this place, not to mention the exclusion harness, we've probably survived for years right here. But the idea of being sat here, with no idea what's going on in the outside world, is unbearable. Still, I'm not sure whether I really want to know what's happening up there either. When I was a kid, real sick all the time. Not being able to go out that much. I was really into detective stories, Sherlock Holmes, and all that shit. I always wanted to figure things out. Anyway, my dad had this row of plant pots on the wall outside the house, and and they were always getting knocked over. But he could never figure out what was doing it. I was pretty much at my peak of the detective obsession, so I was on the case like nothing else. I was a stupid shit, so I couldn't really do anything. You understand? So I ended up buying this cheap spy camera and recording the wall overnight. It was a stray cat. My dad ended up kicking it to death, like I should have known he would. Curiosity? Well, you know the saying. Everyone involved would have been better off if I minded my own business. Except my dad. Fuck him. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I'd rather be doing something than nothing. Besides, if I have the exclusion harness, nothing that would want to hurt me will ever know I'm there. I'm a tourist at the end of the world. Destination Site 19. Closest real Foundation installation. Only makes sense. I'm getting some answers.
Alright, looks like our Pietro over here got something to do at least at the end of the world. Be like, nah, I can
Tourist at the
just.
end of the world. That sounds like a song, not gonna lie.
That
Sounds like
is
a fire ass song.
that is a hard album, man. That's an album
Yeah.
title if I ever seen one. Like Tourist at the end of the world. Yeah, that shit goes hard. My God,
Insanely hard.
insane hard. All right. File 00111. Encounter with the Foundation elements a few days after leaving my shelter, watching weird behavior. Begin log. Viewing a group of Foundation soldiers clearing from distance, 9 in total. Stood in a line, a 10th soldier, commander, is suddenly pacing back and forth in front of them. Uniformed and insignia look like MTF's Epsilon 6 village idiots. After a few seconds, commander claps her hand once and steps forward the line. Soldier. Commander, to first soldier in line. Performing a check now.
Of course.
Commander takes out a knife and stabs the soldier in the shoulder. There's no reaction. Get that wound treated. Soldier nods. The commander proceeds to stab each soldier in a line in the same way, with no reaction from any victims, until the 8th, who noticeably winces. We got a live one! Commander and that all soldier quickly aims the guns and fires upon Soldier 8, killing him. He drops to the ground. Commander then moves to the 9th soldier and stabs in the soldier. No visible reaction. Alright, we're clear. We're clear. Move on. MTF Epsilon 6 pack up their supply and leave the area, leaving the corpse of a dead soldier where it is. Managed to retrieve weaponry and basic medical supplies from the body, buried as well as I can afterwards. And log. Closing notes? No fucking clue.
No fucking clue.
Bro got nothing. Alright.
Recorded file 02. Bentar. Context. Weird transmission I caught on an old radio. Don't know if it's important, but trying to get everything down for posterity. Begin log. Audio only. Voice is male. Around my age, I guess. Voice. 7, 5. Can you hear me? There is a hole shining in the holes between your eyelids. I've never been to Versailles before. I want to be loved. 9. I am standing behind you now. 5. I am 2 of us, standing behind you now. The goddess eats the city in the sea. 9. There is a hole in the floor with an answer waiting in it. 7. Look, you're hatching. You're hatching. Message continues on loop. End log. Closing notes. Message stopped once I turned the radio over and saw that it was damaged beyond repair. Am I feeling okay?
Bro is already losing it.
Siphon asked in my chat, what do we have IRL that's the closest to an SCP? Like, actually, as humans, we've made and discovered a bunch of things. Disaster or not, can y'all think of any? I mean, most things are explainable.
Explain.
Yeah, explainable. Most things are explainable, so I don't think there's anything similar to an SCP. For something to be an SCP, it has to be unexplainable.
The
It's
closest
anomalous.
SCP is in the technical term, it's just I guess the concept of just radiation and like it's just nuclear stuff. Like, yeah, this makes sense, of
Yeah, I guess
course.
the quantum world. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
the quantum world.
whatever. Look, if it's smaller than you can see, it should be an SCP.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anything that's not explainable. I guess ghosts are SCP. Can
you
be
know,
technically classified.
technically, yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. But like that's about it. We
I
don't
mean,
really got any
I
other.
would say the closest one to an SCP is spontaneous combustion. That was the closest one.
Oh, right, right, right.
We haven't know what the fuck that
Spontaneous
is.
combustion may be the closest thing to an like
To a
SCP
real
we
life
have.
SCP.
Again, SCPs don't necessarily have to be dangerous. The scientists over at the SCP, no, 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 they don't try to explain any whatever the anomaly is doing. They're not. If it's explained, then it's not recorded here because then it will be apa debunked gitu kan.
Mm-hmm,
Anything
mm-hmm.
that's unexplainable is just contained. Their job isn't necessarily to research anomalies, it's just to contain them and protect the normalcy, the status
Yes,
quo.
yes.
So
Indeed.
that's why like nyari analog in real life is kind of hard because there's not really anything that's unexplainable to us. I guess like the universe, I guess.
The whole universe. Literally the universe. Explain that
Again,
shit.
yeah. Again, the goal of the SCP Foundation is to secure, contain, and protect, not to research. So there's
Yes.
not so all of them, almost all SCPs don't have explanations on why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah, they just do basic research, just like what's it doing, what's up, and they don't really
Mm-hmm.
see where it came from in a technical term. They just, yep,
They're doing research on it, but like none of the articles have any explanations on it, like on what is happening.
yes. I mean, this will, but
Anyways,
okay. I mean,
yeah.
this also won't technically. It's just a lot. All right.
Mm.
Journal entry 616. When I thought Site 19 was being relatively close by, and I really took into account I was probably with a vehicle in mind. Can't raise a car, anything like that. Even when unnoticed, the vehicle wouldn't. All it takes is one Venetian soldier or wandering animal anomaly to spot it, and I'm as good as dead. But still, marching through the woods, even with the hardest protection, isn't the most pleasant experience. It'd be hard to move out of the way if anything just come tracing through, for one. Just because they can't notice me doesn't mean they can't run me down. Gives me time to think though, like, what am I even going to Site 19? What do I hope to accomplish? If I want to stay out of danger, survive as long as possible, I'll be best suited getting as far away from any Foundation personnel as possible. Not jumping right into the Viper's nest. Answers, I guess, more than anything. I want answers. Even if I get kicked to death afterwards. Oh shit, I can put picture in these things? Bro is on it. Livid. Alright.
Let me drink some water. Hold on.
Yeah, we need some water on this one. I think we're not even halfway. Damn. Damn. Alright. I mean, so
All right.
far it's just just the end of the world scenario where like SAP Foundation's like, yeah, we're killing people.
Yep. Okay. Composed file 2. Reach site 19. Security is in disrepair. Most of the anomalies let loose a while ago, so it's actually pretty easy to get in. Still stressful, moving out of the way of the researchers as they went about their business. They were still talking like colleagues, discussing how to get maximum human casualties like it was something they'd always been doing. But their eyes, it was like something missing from them. Some spark. I couldn't see them as human, looking at their eyes, maybe not even alive. Hard to describe, but it gave me the creeps. Accessing the Foundation database with some stolen senior staff credentials, I think I've managed to put together a basic timeline of what happened right before the declaration of war. I don't know what it all means, but I guess it's a start. So, first thing, 1612, 2019. The O5 marked a project called Numa as being of special interest to senior staff. Apparently, it was a mass amnestation project like Kaleidoscope, except mostly focused on the collective human unconscious, the psychospace, whatever you want to call it. Apparently, it was some kind of breakthrough in mapping out that psychospace. I can't see what it is because it's fucking redacted. Difficult. The next day, 1712, a vote is undertaken by the Fire Council, with the result being unanimous. Ethics Committee also concurs. Don't know what the were about because it's fucking redacted. 1912. A series of instructions, redacted of course, are sent to all senior staff members and site directors. A wave of suicides and resignations go out across the Foundation, with Dr. Charles Gears being one of the employees resigning. 2212. A number of files are sent out to all remaining senior staff members and site directors, with instructions to also disseminate those materials among the staff serving under them. The files are accompanied by the message Harden Your Hearts. All suicides and resignations immediately cease following dissemination of the materials. 2512. Full block on all communications in and out of Foundation sites. Termination at the major of the majority of human and human sympathetic anomalies is performed by the staff at each site over the course of the next week. The information suggests an assassination team was sent after Dr. Charles Gears, but it doesn't say whether they were successful or not. 201. Mobile task forces are dispatched to all exclusionary sites to execute all personnel. Immediately following the conclusion of these missions, the Foundation declares war on humanity. Not quite certain what this all means. Did the O5 Council send out some kind of a medic agent to get everyone to go along with them? But that would explain why the O5 Council wanted to wipe out humanity in the first place. I don't get it. I just don't get it. More information on the anomalies the foundations are actively using too. With the news down, it's hard to get much solid info outside of their own records. And even those are still goddamn fucking retarded. Redacted, not
Hey!
retarded.
Oh,
My bad.
whoa!
My bad. I mean,
Whoa!
I mean, it's the end of the world. What's the point of redacting shit anymore? Who cares? Just tell me what's going on. Fuck it. I pull it down on the table for posterity or whatever.
I'll read this
1370.
one. I mean, I'll read this one.
Television
Can I?
service temporary returns. All channels are propaganda speeches from 1370, rambling on and on about how he's going to take over the world or whatever. This one's actually not that bad. 1048. I don't know how the Foundation managed to catch the thing in the first place, but helicopter footage shows hordes of bears created by 1048 rushing through the streets of Paris. The footage isn't too clear, so I'm not sure, but it looks like there's a massive red teddy in the distance as well, walking around next to the skyscrapers. 1290. 1291 and 1292 are moved from their original position and used as a rudimentary projectile system to launch projectiles at a secure GOC installation called Ganzir. Not 100% sure from the files, but it looks like it's just one of a frankly obscene number of anomalies they're using to try and bust in there. If you ask me, they'd be better off just firing missiles, but nobody's asking me because they are all gone nuts. 1440 is transported from refugee camp to refugee camp by Mobile Task Force NU-22, quote-unquote Rocketman, where its anomalous effects cause rapid devastation to those fleeing communities. Strangely enough, the way these events are described in the files make it sound like 1440 actually has no effect on Foundation personnel assigned to it. 1678. The Foundation intentionally abandons containment of 1678, removing personnel from the immediate area. Once chaos caused by additional anomalies make evacuation of London impossible, officials from the British Occult Service direct citizens to take refuge in SCP-1678 below. Once the city has reached capacity, the Foundation detonates its nuclear device station there prior to abandonment.
Hell
Going
yeah!
to try investigating some more before getting out of here. See what I can find out. Files deleted.
Hell yeah! Look at that. 1678, the on London, easy
On
kill.
London. Oh yeah, we should read on London after this.
All right, all right, all right. The it's easy kill. Look at that. It's like, yep, yep, yeah. Go in. It's safe. Haha. He just explodes. Literally, it's the funniest part I would say of this all 5,000. Like they got baited. All right.
Yeah.
Alright, what's next? Journal entry 17. It's been about 3 months since my last entry. God knows what I've been doing since then.
Aku lagi
Time to,
makan ya, BTW. Kalau misalnya ini kayak apa? Nunggu bentar gitu. I'm eating something right now.
yeah, don't worry. I was also, gue tadi juga lagi makan. Lol. Alright, it's been 3 months. Time between now is completely blank in my memory, and it looks like the files from the period have been deleted as well. As far as I know, I should be the only one able to do that. So take that as you will. It seems like I've been through a few rough patches. I have a few scars that I don't quite recognize, and I have a bandage wrapped around my temple. Exclusion harness doesn't seem to be damaged though, so I don't know what hurt me. Did I fall off a cliff or something? Sad part is I can actually see myself doing something like that. Never was the smartest. Site 19 is long gone. Well, it's still there, I assume, but I'm halfway across the country. Couldn't tell you why. It's weird. Though I feel like I have purpose now. Even though I'm not 100% sure what it is, but just where I need to go. There's a briefcase in my hand. I'm having trouble recalling it exactly what's inside it. I know that it isn't round, and I need to get it to
It's not round.
SCP-579. Yeah, he got 55 on the bag.
Files deleted. Journal entry 8. I underestimated how long it would take to get to SCP-579. Site 19 was a trek all on its own, but 579 another story entirely. I wouldn't even know where it was without this documentation. I have no idea how I obtained, but besides the point. I've stopped counting the corpses I walked past, probably in the quadruple digits. Jesus, maybe higher. Came across the dead body of a kid, little boy, in the house I was grabbing some supplies from a while back. First, I thought he'd just been shot in the head, but when I went to bury him, I could see there were things moving underneath his skin. Little pale worms, hundreds of them, that poured out the second I touched them. They all had his face. They were all laughing, scurried off into the drain. I don't try to bury people anymore. Keeping going is a lot more difficult than you think. Files deleted.
My God, bro is.
Bro is going through it. This
Bro,
is like that soldier yang kemarin apa? Yang 184.
my God, yeah, it's that soldier, but he is only on one temple. This one is like going on a world tour. My God.
Yeah.
All right.
American tour, American tour.
American though, yes. Right. What do you got? Compose file 1.3. It's not gonna be because it's a godsend. Don't know what the hell it is, but things are getting too much for me. I just need to open it up. Further along where I was, feeling all warm inside, like something gave me a pep talk. It's on my own personal skip button for when things are getting rough. I managed to get temporary access to the Foundation database from the corpse of an agent I found half buried in the woods. Most were already helping themselves to him, but they obviously don't mind me taking his laptop. Didn't notice me anyway. The Foundation still throwing everything they got at everyone else. I'll put it on the table, might as well. SCP-1000. When I should intentionally trigger the eruption of Yellowstone, obliterating 2000. For now, anomalies deployed by Mana Charitable Foundation have slowed down the environmental effect at an absurd rate. Still just a matter of time before we choke on ash. 2200. Some of the Foundation seem to mass produce 2201, and those swords are making their way into the hands of refugees. While victims and SCP-2001 are cutting down, SCP-2003 is overflowing with a mountain of living SCP-2004 under a mountain of dead SCP-2004. 2204. Damn, that's that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. At 2241. One of the few human anomalies that weren't terminated. The reverse story 2241 being used as a living weapon to destroy the biggest refugee camps at crop out, forcing survivors to remain in smaller groups. Unknown how they getting it to be that loyal. I doubt it's pleasant. Last information, 2241 says that it's being deployed to assist with the siege of Ganzir. Apparently they're having some trouble. 2466. 2466 was constantly being used in order to compel survivors originating from California to perform action both socially disruptive and physically hostile. This was apparently effective, but after the 4028th use of SCP-2466, it crashed and became unusable. Guess there weren't any residents left. 2639 were being dispatched to survivors, communities, and installation for groups that opposed the Foundation in order to kill everyone present. Apparently, they were told they were fighting a monster that had escaped from containment and were destroying the world. Clearly, they figured that wasn't the case, because they've been refused to do anything since about the 6th time they were deployed. Good for them. I guess... Yeah, sure. Journal entry 19. It's nice having company, even if they don't know you're there. I'm sat around with a group of GOC soldiers who are trying to make their way. Well, I don't know. I don't think they actually have anything to get at this point. Just wondering, maybe. I thought about revealing myself, trying to ask them help to get 579, but I don't want to risk it. Maybe I've just gotten used to not existing. Forget being a tourist. I'm a ghost. So it's really a wonder. Managed to get access to their connection to the GOC's database with it while they were making coffee. News isn't good.
Downloaded file 0013. Context. Interview log from an interrogation facility inside Ganzir. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time a captured member of Foundation personnel has spoken during interrogation. Interviewer is a Commander Morrison, with a scientist called Dr. Rhodes also being there. The guy being interrogated is a member of Mobile Task Force Omega 2 Secret Keepers, Samuel Ross. No video, only audio. Don't know if there's something wrong with the file or just the way it was recorded in the first place. Begin log. Do you know where you are?
Ganzi, right? You guys grabbed us while we were trying to sneak in.
That's right. You know why you're here?
You're going to interrogate me, I assume.
Doctor?
Confirmed. Subject has nothing implanted inside him. No mental agents or cognitive hazard either. You're safe to begin.
Okay. None of your colleagues we've spoken to have talked. Not one, not a word. Why are you talking to me now?
We've met before. Do you remember?
Huh? I'm sorry?
In that joint operation Tenerife a few years back with the Seagull Prince, do you remember? I was wearing a gas mask back then. So you probably don't recognize me, but I recognize you. And it gave me a chuckle. That's why I'm talking.
That's the only reason?
Yeah,
When we caught you trying to sneak into the city with the refugees, you and your commander started firing into the crowd at random. Men, women, and children all murdered for no reason. Don't you think that's crazy?
fucker.
That's funny to you?
Crazy. That was great now.
That
Sorry.
was crazy once.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. It's just, I just thought it was a little hypocritical.
What?
Well, I mean, you're interrogating me like the information you'll get will help you. There's no time for you to really do anything. The way I see it, no matter how many times you fire able at her, Professor Crow's Europa will rip this place open before long. But you're still acting like you can do something about it. Don't you think that's crazy?
If you've just spoken up to talk nonsense, you can always try enhanced interrogation. I don't want to, but I'll do it.
Do what you want. Once you realize you're not supposed to feel pain, there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
What do you mean by that?
You. No, you wouldn't want me to say.
Not very much do.
I'm not talking to you.
That don't make any sense. Tell me.
You sure?
We're still good on inoculations?
Clear on all Foundation kill agents, yes.
Spit it out, Ross. Stop stalling, or we'll have to get unpleasant.
Fine.
I didn't catch that.
You'll have to speak up. That microphone only has so much gain. Besides, beep.
Commander Morrison and Dr. Rhodes can be heard screaming loudly. Wet tracks and sounds of rushing wind are also audible. The screaming, which grows higher pitched over time, continues for the remainder of the recording.
Look at yourself. What you've done to yourself. I told you wouldn't like it, didn't you? That's why you hear your voice. But you wanted to know why so badly. I really like you guys, so I was trying to be nice. We're so kind to you, you know. We fight in the light so you can die in the dark. Pathetic. Disgusting, sorry.
Apparently, right after this, some kind of emergency arose inside Ganzir, and the city ended up being destroyed from both inside and outside. Files don't mention the specifics, but the GOC may be done.
Oh,
Files deleted.
well, that was easy. Oh, easy. Hello. I got another chat. Hello, Chanta. Hello. Hello.
Kenapa?
No. Alright.
Oh, hello.
Look at that. I got another chatter. Hi. Alright, let's see. 013-110. That's all. We're like over halfway. Alright. Right, 013-110. It's getting hard to keep going. When the GOC were keeping up the fight, there was this sense that things could be still turned around. But with them on the run now, too, it's easy to feel there's no point to all this. With Gunsir taken care of, the Foundation has turned their full attention back to everyone else. I don't eat or drink anymore. The Hunters take care of all that. Anyway, there's too much of risk that anything I consume will be contaminated by one of the awful viruses the Foundation is trying to spread. I've seen corpses in pretty much every state, unimaginable by this point. Some of them walking around even. Every time I open the briefcase to skip, I make a little less progress. Feel a little worse. What was happening before, it's like I've grown numb to it. Wouldn't be the only thing. Why am I even going to 579? Do I actually have a reason?
Compose file 0014. Foundation still fucking us. Here's a table about it. 3078. Apparently, Church of the Broken God managed to get the internet back up and running in some areas. Only the Foundation fucked that pretty quick by uploading thousands of copies of 3078 through pretty much every medium available, so the internet went back to
Okay,
normal.
put a pause on this. Let's open 3078. It's literally the funniest thing. Okay, let's open 378 and view the pictures. Here's the
Mm-hmm.
picture. Here's the
Uh,
picture. There it is. There you go. It's so peak.
yeah. Oh
When
no.
you when you inhale the devil's Mary Jane smoke. Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
And it
I didn't
means
mean to hurt anyone.
they can
I
breathe if you're
really.
reading this. Please, government guys, have to stop. Yeah, we just want to be funny. I'm a friend of that, and they're still laughing. It's so good. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Literally the
Getting
funny
morbid.
so much.
Thing 3179. Thing was freed from containment after the Church of the Broken God started trying to rebuild things. Sparked a civil war inside the church over whether this thing is McCain or not, which really put a damper on their ability to help out. Plus, it's making as many fucking Terminator things as it can, so that's fun. 3199 eggs are now being airdropped pretty much wherever. I'm sure you can imagine how that's going. Might write more later.
Journey entry 111. Have been making my way towards 579, maybe a little slower than before. But who can blame me for lack of motivation? Been seeing some strange things lately. Stranger than usual, I mean. First are the blinkers. There's quite a few of those around lately now. I'm pretty sure they were created by the Foundation. Even if I don't know how, I don't know most things. So just add this to the list. There's statues of soldiers, empty of uniform, with empty sockets for eyes. Their arms are carved into blades, like what you'd see on praying mantis or something. They're harmless as long as you look at them, but the second you look away, they can move, and they're fast. Someone cut through an entire crowd of people when a gust of smoke blocked it for few for just a second. I'm wary of them. Me looking at them stops them too, so even if they don't perceive where I am, they're going to deduce that I'm there. Might just start slicing everything in sight. And then that's the end of me. Need to do my best to avoid them completely. Second thing I saw is, well, it's a lot weirder. It was on the horizon, like a person being stretched out. No, that's not the best way to describe it. It was like a space around them was stretched out, and they were being stretched along with it, like some kind of bad Photoshop effect. Their body went to the ground up to the clouds, and their jaws swung at the right angles. There have been quite these gaps as well, black gaps in space around its body, like wings. It just floated forwards like that. There were Foundation guys there too, but they were fighting it, shooting with guns and rockets. How fucked up is it that I'm thinking Foundation fighting an anomaly is weird? Maybe they were like me, managed to get out when it's all kicked off. Though, thought about talking to them, but decided not to. Can't risk it. Got out of here. I need to get a 579. I need to do something. Anything.
Journal entry 12. Saw a kid die today. Could have helped her. Did. I'm a piece of shit.
Compose file 4290. The use of sample 0088 hence by 914, the Foundation reanimated its corpse of 4290 and let it loose. Kaiju Mancers from the serpent.
Kaiju Mancer.
Kaiju Mancer from the serpent's hand engaged, but the file isn't clear about what the results are. Heard the library detached from the universe, but it looks like these guys stayed behind. Idiots. 4666. The Foundation used temporal anomalies to make it so technically Christmas everywhere. Fuck it. Nobody was gonna read this anyway.
Recorded file 0013. Context, no input. Begin log. View of the interior of an abandoned jewelry store from the front door. The night sky can be seen through a broken window. A teenage girl is sitting at the makeshift fire in the middle of the store. A ruby amulet is hanging around her neck. Perception filter is disabled. The girl jumps back, alert, picking up a rusty pipe as a weapon. Who are you?
I recognize you. The necklace, I mean.
Shit. Isn't you to kill me? You're gonna be here a while.
No, I got away too. Did you get away too?
Jesus. look like shit, pal. When was the last time you slept?
Suit you don't need to sleep with it on. You don't need to sleep with it on.
You do need sleep. Your face is just seriously a disaster, man. Hate to see it.
Can I come in?
Of course, there's enough broken glass for everyone. Pietro staggers and sits down on the floor. The sound of crunching glass can be heard. I was joking, you know. You could have grabbed a chair.
It's fine. The suit's sturdy.
Uh, Suit yourself. She sits down opposite. It's a fancy piece of gear you got there. Wanna trade?
No way. I've read the file.
Worth a shot. Been a while since you left, huh?
Not been much to laugh off.
Not even when Pesterbot showed up on all the TVs.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
So, you got away too. I mean, I'm assuming you were a Foundation guy? Not one of the many people I've pissed off in my lifetime here for revenge.
Aren't those the same thing?
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, I'm Foundation. Was Foundation, I mean. Got lucky when this all started. Got into the suit and escaped. You?
Well, I was a senior staff. You would have been told about the plan before anyone else. But damn, I can't remember what it was. Probably because of the second file.
Second file? You saw it? What was it?
Whoa, cool your jets, kid. We got all the time in the world. They were just a bunch of images. Eggs, trees, religious stuff. Didn't mean anything to me by themselves, but I guess they had something encoded in them. Didn't take like they should have. Tap's necklace. Probably because of this thing.
So it was Mimetic Agent.
Don't know about that. I've pretty much had everything that can happen to me. Well, happened to me. I know what a mimetic agent feels like. It didn't feel like that. More like I was being released or something than something being forced on me.
I see. So you don't really know what's going on either?
Nope.
Fuck. Fuck!
The girl removes a small bottle of beer from her pocket and takes a swig. So, you heading somewhere or just wandering around feeling sorry for yourself?
I'm heading to 579.
If you're suicidal, there are easier ways to go about it. Believe me.
You know what it is?
Not a clue. Which is concerning because it's kind of a big deal. Well, doesn't matter. I have to get there. Oh, ito lo, sorry.
That's me. Doesn't matter. I have to get there.
Why?
Just you. Where you headed?
1437. Gonna see if I can't piss off into another universe. Then throw this amulet down there and see where I wake up.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck to you.
I wish you good luck too, but we both know you're not getting it. Day's about to break. I'm heading off.
Okay.
The girl stands up and moves to the front door. She lingers at the entrance of the store for a moment. I hope you find what you're looking for, at least.
Me too.
Files deleted.
Journal entry 113. Hi, Journal. It's been a while. Right now I'm looking at site 62C, where 579 is supposed to be. There are no guards as far as I can see, and all security is down. Looks like the place has been abandoned for a while. I was under the impression that this place was extremely high priority, but it looks like Foundation doesn't agree with me anymore. I have a briefcase in my hand. It's difficult to breathe. I feel like everything will end soon, one way or another. Heading in.
Journal entry 14. Hi again, Journal. I know I ended the last entry so dramatically, but it's been about 30 seconds since then, but I have an important update. The second I got close to Site 62C, I got a feeling like someone was pressing a gun against the back of my head. Like I was standing on the edge of a roof, someone's hands were on my back, ready to push me. Some fight or flight shit, dialed up as far as it would go. I don't know what 579 is, but I know it's looking at me.
Alright. Recorded file 14. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Begin log. View is the inside of a hallway within site 62C. Severe damage is visible on the walls, appearing as if it was done via usage of a large knife. The lights overhead flicker. Fuck! Fuck! The lights flicker again. When they come back on, a statue of soldier with blades for arms is visible underneath them. It has an empty socket where its eye should be, and its face is locked in a snarling expression. Closing note. What's wrong? They're here.
Entry 15. was right. Even if they can notice me, they figure out I'm here, slashing everything in sight. Gouge one of my legs. Others
It's
like
more like an
shit.
SCP
They keep
review.
moving, not chasing me, but they're headed the same place.
We're reading some
They're there for
SCPs.
me to keep watching
Yeah.
them.
Journal entry 116. I made it. 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 I made it.
Journal entry 17. That's not fair. But I made it. That's not fair. They're stuck behind the door. I can hear them slashing at it, but it's reinforced. We'll hold for a little while, a couple of minutes at least. I'm in an observation chamber full of instruments monitoring 579. The actual containment chamber is right below me. I can just barely see it. If I strain my eyes a little, there's a hole. There's a hole in the floor that leads right down there. I know where 579 is. Even if the instruments weren't here, I can feel it. You can't be near it without feeling it. Probably. For a second, I thought I could just drop the briefcase into the hole and be done with it. But that would be too easy, wouldn't it? After walking halfway across the world, I guess I haven't earned the right for something to be easy. From the angle of the hole where 579 is, the briefcase wouldn't come close to touching it. The only way is making contact if I jump in the hole and throw it on my way down. But at height, throwing the briefcase would be the last thing I'd do. It's a fucking force. It's taken me my whole life to realize. But I'm not some kind of person that can be detective. I'm just a murder victim. I died for someone else's story, and the human race is going with me. I don't know who did it, how did it, but those were obvious. Everyone knows those. Those were handed to me. I don't know why. In the end, I couldn't figure out even a single thing. Why is this happening? Why is the Foundation killing everything? What is happening? Why did they send out those files? Why is this happening? Why did Ganzir fall? Why is this happening? Why am I taking these briefcases across the world? Why is this happening? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I going to die? Is there a reason? If anyone is ever reading this, please figure it out. Explain to me, someone, anyone. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're about to get in. First foot forward, and then image of SCP-579.
Journal entry 118. Oh, so that's how it is. Life science loss. Yep, that's 5,000.
Peak cinema. Peak cinema.
Peak cinema. Technically,
Peak
there
cinema.
is something hidden in this 579 image.
Yeah. How do we do
I need
this?
to open Photoshop. I kind of want to do that. There's a
Okay.
so yeah. Let's just skip it. It's 57. It's 5,000. The SCP itself is just a exclusionary suit, but the important part is the files, which is fucked up,
Yeah.
to
The
say the least.
story of a ghost wandering the end of the world.
Alright. How the fuck do you read this? Do you draw this?
I don't know.
And I fucking. I have an idea. Yeah. Guys.
I think I can figure something out. Hold on. Oh, you got a new chat there.
Yeah. Not a roleplay, it's just. Pietro.
We're not role playing. We're more like just reading the logs and voice acting them.
Look at what I'm drawing.
What are you drawing?
Pietro.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's wild, bro. That's wild.
It's big, bro. I got your
Okay,
phone.
hold on.
It's good. And then, the ever evil SCP, ever evil SCP be like, I'm going to release anomalies. No,
Oh wait, I can't control Z. I
you
keep forgetting
you
I can't
can't
control
control
Z.
Z. That's the important bit. Okay.
Man. Okay, hold on. There we
How do,
go.
how do you draw SCP again? The logo, I like that. Not round. So let me draw.
Definitely not round.
Yep, not
And then
round.
it's in a briefcase, yeah?
Yep, briefcase. Evil
That
SCP. Evil SCP.
Pietro.
Pietro, it's dead. My god. The funniest shit, like. Yep, that's Pietro. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 if I have to say so. This,
Yeah, I would say 10 out of 10 is good enough number.
10 out of 10. Not you need less, but you can't go less. It's such a peak one. It's
It is definitely big.
it's one of the SCP story that said like SCP, evil SCP called as evil SCP Foundation, and like, yeah, what can you say? It's good. Basically, SCP be like, okay, humanity sucks. Let's go out of humanity and kill everything but humanity. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, that's 5,000. What's next? What do you had in mind?
1548.
1548. Alrighty.
Yep.
1548.
Habis 1548 on London ya.
We gotta do on London. Alright. This is
Tapi
mine.
ini read 1548 first. It's really good.
Alright, 1548. This is when day breaks. Yeah. Okay, is it my turn or your turn? I forgot. I'll do my turn.
You go, you go, you go.
I go, okay. Welcome, 056. You have one file pending review. Display file? Yes. Accessing file 1548. SCP-1548. Object class? Keter. Special containment procedure. Foundation satellite Malakbel 1 through 1 to 10 will monitor south pole of sun for SCP-1548. Under Protocol Voyeur, all Foundation space station and off-planet bases with solar system have to be monitoring of the sun as their secondary mission objective. Connection will be maintained with major space agency under the operation of CGN Iris for enhanced monitoring of the anomaly, with accurate information of the phenomena restricted to specified personnel. As it is not feasible to place the limitation on solar telescopes, it is expected that civilians will observe SCP-1548 on occasion. Foundation personnel embedded in scientific agency will disseminate misleading information on 1548 and all thaumaturgic symbol that manifests, describing them as unusual but natural phenomena. All other information of the anomaly and related symbol is subject to standard Foundation censorship protocols. It's for the 1548 event during formation and description. 1548 is the designation of various anomalous solar phenomena, primarily occurring at south pole of the sun. These are the three types known of 1548 events. 1548-1, 6 equidistant ovular sunspot approximately 40,000 km by 15,000 km in size appear the end of the sunspot coverage after 23 hours, often accompanied with the formation of solar prominence that typically takes the shape of thaumaturgic symbols. The coronal mass ejection will then occur around the sunspot lasting 11 hours, with the prominence dissipating after 5. 1548-2 begins similarly to 1548-1, a solar prominence then forms from the site of the sunspot and breaks off from the sun, moving away from it and likely entering interstellar space. The event lasts for 2 hours. And 1548-3, sunspot form thaumaturgical symbols which range in size. This can occur in conjunction with other events or separately. Unlike the previous two phenomena, these sunspots do not commonly manifest in any single area. The first recorded 1548 event was on 17th of May 1983, where an SCP-1548-3 event was observed, showing a thaumaturgic symbol 2201V1, referred to Addendum 1. The event was classified as extra-normal event 9008 until similar occurrences were observed, leading to the classification of 1548. Addendum 1, Thaumaturgical Symbol Identification. The Department of Thaumaturgy has successfully identified and determined the nature of several symbols seen in 1548. Below is a list of symbols, denoted in V if there are variations on the symbol. V1 denotes the original for the first discovered version of the symbol. TS-2201V1, a name, only seen in 1548. If inscribed on any test coffee device by a person with thaumaturgic abilities, the device will show psionic entities with malicious intent toward the user. After a total of 4 hours of use, users with psionics ability will experience symptoms of psychosis. Oh. Okay.
Very fun.
Very fun. Alright. TS-381V2, known as Calafastianile among various occultist group, when or projected onto a material, it will strengthen the material, enhancing its ability to absorb kinetic and electromagnetic energy. Materials may be hidden from a sight as well. TS-1817 V7, known as the 12 Holy Owls of Heredithium, origin among humans unknown. When the symbol is affixed to a weapon or object used with the intent to harm, any entity killed by the weapon will annihilate the immediate space around it. The size of annihilation zone is proportional to the size of entity killed. The annihilation zone has no effect on materials reinforced with TS-381. Ooh. Basically just
Magic.
magic. Of note is 61% of observed thaumaturgic symbol pertain to anomalous Ortotan mythology and religious belief. TS-1817 originates from Ortotan occultists in the 1800s, and TS-381 has been used by members of Church of the Second High Thoth and a prominent Ortotan group of interest, in avoiding capture by the Foundation. Why this is the case is unclear. Addendum 2, Event 1548-29. On December 23rd, 2016, several SCP-1548-1 events occurred in rapid succession. Although interpretation of this symbol is still underway, TS-381-V2, TS-1817-V7, and TS-2201-V1 manifested multiple times during these events. 20 anomalous Ortotan language symbol and phrases for the protection form as well. 47 hours later, 5 1548-2 event occurred in the span of 2 hours. Over the next month, a dense cloud of ionizing radiation began forming around the solar system, surrounding the heliopause. Although initially largely unnoticeable amount, the cloud increased in magnitude until no light from the outside universe could enter by 20th January 2017. The origin of the cloud is presumed to be from a sequence of 1548 events, though the combined amount of particles produced was too small to form a structure on this scale. Of note is that Foundation telescopes have noticed atomic tessellations, resembling grids of pyramids, periodically forming among the cloud. As the night sky is now entirely altered, Foundation censorship protocol cannot be fully executed. The dissemination of incorrect scientific information regarding the solar system entering a dense cloud of cosmic dust is in progress. Scientific information describing the actual nature of the ionizing cloud will be decensored as per Cottage Galileo 2. So, what? The cloud...
Basically, yeah. The
Basically,
solar system is now covered in a cloud of dust.
you're like, yep, that's dust time.
You want me to read the next ones?
Nah, I got it. Oh my
Okay.
god, we're not even halfway. Fuck. Okay. Addendum 3, Recent Phenomena. Following event 1548-29, a high amount of significant anomalous phenomena have occurred. The following is a list of the event, updated as 26 January 2017. 3rd of December 2016, the Falcon Light suddenly lost 50% of its mass during the flight to the ISS, causing the death to a full crew. Whoa. Foundation satellites captured a video of the event, showing that half the spacecraft disappeared along the midline, jettisoning any crew still inside into the Earth's atmosphere. Radio signal was received soon after the beyond the heliopause. Although suspected to originate from the other half of the spacecraft, the decoded signal matched no known spoken or written language. All launch plans for manned spacecraft have been cancelled, both inside and outside Foundation. A cover story involving a faulty booster has been disseminated. 29 December 2016, International Space ISS ceased standard communication and began broadcasting visual under the Cognito Hazard. Well, that's not good. All subjects exposed to any of the Cognito Hazard enter a trance state and eventually have their brain vanish. Huh? 2 hours after, Foundation satellite detected a sharp increase in thaumaturgic particles in orbits, all found to be originating from the Sun. The ISS abruptly changed its trajectory to follow the course that will result in re-entry, certainly destroyed the entire station in February 2017. Classification of the ISS as an anomaly is pending approval. 2nd of January 2017. 2713 was found to be entirely empty. Most of the interior building had been destroyed. Claw marks, scratch wall, and blood strewn across the room, indicating a sign of significant struggle. Reclassification to neutralized is pending approval. 2713 is... what?
It's a bar club that stars go to drink and like party.
No!
Actual stars,
Damn!
like
Okay.
celestial bodies, go there and they get drunk and stuff.
I see. Alright. 5 January 2017, during a political demonstration of the Reichstag in Berlin, Germany, a thaumaturgic way leading to an unknown pocket dimension opened near the protesters. Guru Archpriest Farah Honestus, second Church of the Second High Thought, leader and known person of interest, exited and announced that a shelter has been built. Further information is limited, as all personnel in the area promptly entered the way, including two undercover Foundation agents. The way closed immediately after. Censorship of the event is in progress. 10th of January 2017, an unknown Eager weapon was activated during protests at the Times Square. A violent explosion destroyed the entirety of Midtown Manhattan, leveling surrounding buildings and severely damaging other nearby areas within a 6-kilometer radius. Whoa, that's a big one. The death toll is undetermined. A high number of Tarian entities and demonic possession have been observed in an 11-kilometer radius around the blast epicenter. A person with confirmed connection to the Chaos Insurgency have publicly blamed the event on a global shadow organization.
Shadow organization, sure.
Sure, buddy. 19 January is 179 established contact for a single moment, signing defend before descending below the sun's surface and vanishing. 179 is the big woman, right?
Yep, big space sun woman.
I do love big subspace woman. The frequency of 1548 event has dramatically increased since the event with at least 2 occurring per day. Oh damn. 28 January, radiation cloud fully obscured the night sky. Global amnesticization under the new protocol is enacted by the Foundation and completed at 78% efficiency. Several paramilitary organizations, which includes the world government and anomalous groups, take this opportunity to attempt to further their own personal goals. Joint Foundation and GOC forces have been assembled to combat these groups. Efforts are ongoing. 22nd January. Oh shit. Okay. 22nd January. 2821, following a sudden expansion to size to diameter of 1.7 km, vanished. The nearby lunar area, 32, suffered a minimum of 38 casualties and lost 10 anomalies from the expansion developing and destroying a section of the facility under the anomalous different laws of physics. Based on a reading from Minkowski's space-time monitors, it is hypothesized that 2821 form a wormhole leading to another region of the universe. Misinformation to explain the newly formed hemispherical crater on the lunar surface is being disseminated. What is 2821?
It's a pattern screamer on the moon that's just kind of there and not doing anything. I mean, it's doing stuff. It's an anomaly, but like, it's just on the moon.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you can read it. We can read it after this.
No, I do not. Maybe later.
Okay, on London.
London. Okay. Experiencing 25th January. Experimental Foundation device been detecting tachyons moving at undetermined faster than light speed. Analysis found that these are likely new form of 3417 transmission, though with major deviation from the standard content. This was observed until being abruptly cut off, presumably due to the radiation cloud. Further information is below. Cornelius Review, NA. Transmission! Again log. 3417. All Totans here. All Totans must listen now. Unknown symbol 30. Stars lost. Unknown. A unit of time. Ago, the first invasion occurred. The gods were unprepared, never comprehending the fragility of the universe after its creation. Second cities lost. The extra-universe abomination invaded, and the gods did not die. Their duty is protecting existence. Difference from it. Would not have won without Ortotans. Unknown symbol 31 lost. The gods defended Ortotans and existence. Ortotans defend the gods and existence. Illuminated star system lost. When united, we are strong. Interference for 35 minutes. 12 stars lost. The world must fight. Transmission stops. Joint Foundation and GOC forces have been mobilized for large-scale containment and threat neutralization operation. Cooperation with the various governments to assist in cover-up had begun, though these measures are hindered by the decision of the Latvian, Estonian, and Georgian government in declassifying documents on anomalous phenomena and Cold War attack. All major containment sites are now under level 5 high-security lockdown until further notice. Addendum 4, Experiment 215437. On June 12, 1999, it was determined by unanimous all-5 vote to enact a long-term plan to explore beyond the heliopause. Mission objective were confirmed or denied hypotheses regarding extraterrestrial SCP object and collect data on anomalous phenomena beyond the heliopause. As such, the Foundation probe Seraph 1 was conducted and successfully launched on 09 May 2000. 2000?
Yeah,
Okay.
2000.
Alright. On January 27 January 2017, SCP-1548-1 was initiated prior to Seraph-1 reaching the heliopause, forming the thaumaturgic symbol used in predicting the future. Following the SCP-1548-1 event, 1548-2 event was initiated and launched. This one, however, deviated significantly from normal trajectories and curved sharply about 100 AU away from the stun towards Seraph-1. Seraph-1 crossed the heliosphere 2 days before contact was lost from intense radiation inside the solar firmaments. All information collected by Seraph-1 is currently under review, pending classification.
Nah, scroll agak ke bawah.
Well, there's more.
Yes.
End of.
Ini aku aja yang baca nggak apa-apa.
Yeah, you'll read it. Read it.
End of SCP-1548 file. There are 6 related files. Access files? Yes. Accessing materials. Displaying file 1 of 6. Record of decision. Overseer Council Action 2521 NOC 6. Motion as follows. End veil protocol under contingency uncloak 111. Yay. 051, 053, 058, 0510, 0513, 0511. Nay. 052, 054, 055, 057, 12, and 9. Abstain, none. Votes pending 05 to 6. 056. Result, NA. Displaying file 6. NOC 7. Motion as follows. Reclassify SCP-1458 as Thaumiel and begin manually inducing 1548 events under Proposal 1548-12. Yay, 053, 4, 7, 10, 11. Dissenting 2, 5, 9, 8, 13. Abstain 1, 12. Pending 6. Result NA. Displaying file 3 of 6. Seraph 1 Exploration Transcript. Begin log. Seraph 1 is 100 kilometers away from the heliopause. The entire region appears as a barrier of ionizing radiation, resembling a cloud of glowing a dull orange. Highly complex geometric patterns form on the surface, most
Also,
10,000
thank you,
kilometers
Shanta, for
across.
the follow. I
After an
forgot to
hour, the
say.
probe
Thank
begins
you.
passing through heliopause. Entering interstellar space, and contact is lost. A connection is periodically re-established over a period of 2 days, though the only meaningful data obtained is a tachyon transmission from 3417. After that period, a stable connection with the probe begins. Many pieces of equipment were disabled by the radiation, though a rear camera continued to be operable. Behind Seraph 1 are masses of high-energy radiation that resemble solar flares, encompassing the entire visible section of the heliosphere as a barrier. Thousands of thaumaturgic symbols are present in these flares, most unidentified. Identified symbols serve to provide various forms of camouflage, the largest being warding sigils used in the Orthopian religion to repel extra-universal entities. At the approximate location where Seraph-1 exited, a large hole is forming, with the flares dissipating at its edges as it expands. Swarms of entities can be seen in the distance surrounding the heliopause. The bodies of each entity are highly asymmetrical and possesses numerous appendages and unknown structures. The only common features are gray body coloration, segments that erratically flash variable colors, and fractal structures. Sizes are estimated to range from 10 kilometers to 10,000 kilometers, though some appear to be significantly larger on unknown scales. Two of these entities, hereafter 1548 Omega 1 and 1548 Omega 2, pass by Seraph 1. Omega 1 is eel-like in shape with 5 arms extending from random sections of its body, along with a mouth, quote-unquote, made of impossible geometric structures. At the end of its body is surrounded by arachnid limbs and frequently flickers into being translucent. Omega 2 is an oscillating and contorting tetrahedral object, leaving trails of black rocks that rapidly disintegrate. As the entities near the hole, the warding silges glow red, causing red shockwaves to appear around each one, significantly slowing their speed. Omega 2 unfolds its body and releases glowing white orbs, which reaches the signal and expands into spiral patterns. The sigil demanifests and the shockwaves lessen in luminosity. Omega 1 passes through the hole and accelerates out of Seraph 1's views. High amounts of thaumaturgic particles are detected, and the hole is rapidly enveloped by solar flares. Hundreds of concentrated blasts of atomic energy are shot out by the new flare and pierce through Omega 2, vaporizing it in seconds. At this point, the 27 January 2017 SCP-1548 prominence passes through the heliopause, encountering Seraph 1 an hour later. Contact is permanently lost. End log.
The fuck is
Displaying
happening?
displaying file 4 out of 6. Transmission 341763. Begin log. Lost. All near orthotas must unite at unknown symbol 31. Cannons have been moved into orbit around the planets. The extra universal invasion lessons. The gods protect us. Orthotans will survive. Pause in transmission for 7 minutes. Rakhmuluzen is dead. Pause in transmission for 1 minute. Gods lost. Drifted galaxy lost. Universe is unprotected. Universe is not lost. Orthotans are not lost. Orthotans. The transmission begins displaying a sequence of spiral patterns and an encrypted image. Found to show an entity resembling 2821-2 when decrypted. The transmission ends. A reclassification of 3417 to neutralize is pending approval. Displaying file 5 out of 6. Event for 154835. Event summary. On 30 January 2017, the Foundation orbital vessel SCPS Cortana was fully outfitted with experimental anomalous weapon and propulsion systems. It was deployed to neutralize Omega 1, which had destroyed Pluto and other Kuiper Belt objects following its entrance into the solar system. The vehicle arrived at Omega 1's location near Jupiter and engaged with the entity. Communication with the onboard crew was lost after 10 minutes. Footage from Foundation probe showed the vehicle and entity become surrounded by a black substance and vanish. 2 hours later, the substance dissipated, and the SCPS Cortana was observed to be rapidly accelerating towards Mars at near light speeds, with an organic mass resembling that of Omega 1 attached to it. In 30 minutes, the vessel reached the planet and impacted, creating a crater 400 kilometers in radius, ionizing the atmosphere and turning the surface into a molten mass. An hour later, the surface began to be converted into black organic mass, which spread out from the epicenter of SCPS Cortana's impact. At this time, an SCP-1548-2 event, the largest one on record, occurred, and the solar flare reached Mars when half of its surface had been converted. A violent explosion followed, the luminosity of which matched the sun luminosity when viewed from Earth. The resultant debris is expected to form a second asteroid belt within 3 months. Asteroid impacts with Earth are predicted to increase. As this event occurred 10 hours ago, all related data is still under review. Displaying file 6 out of 6. Text file left by 053 on 28th January 2017. Seraph 1 was only able to take a single picture of extrasolar space, and this is it. That's all left of our infinite, ever-expanding universe. Our main priority can no longer be secrecy. I'm gonna open the file.
Oh my
Boom.
god.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
the universe. That's everything that's in the universe now.
Two,
That's all
only
that's left.
two. Yep. Two dots. Probably.
Attention, the terminal has been idle for 4 minutes. The terminal will exit in 1 more minute. Log out. Would you like to vote before logging out? No. Are you sure? Yes. The O5 Council has been notified of your decision. You still have 3 days to vote. Goodbye, O56. Logging off. Shut down. Shutting down.
What?
Yeah, I really like it because it's so fucking grim and mysterious and dark, and holy shit, the universe is so fucked.
I guess it's on a way. It's theater death. It's a on a as a way. It's just let me see. Is it? Let's see. I think it's basically just an event that well the sun is protecting us from whatever the fuck is happening outside. Maybe like I don't know the eels and the stuff. Maybe invaders. So
Yeah.
uh, everyone about everything else has been defeated, has been gone, and uh, for us we have the sun to thank for, which is
Yeah.
nice.
It's one of those yang kayak, oh yeah, the SCP itself is kind of okay, but like the things that like is happening in relation to the SCP, it's kind of like holy shit, what the fuck is happening? You know, like how the fuck did the universe? is like gone, and like why is the clubhouse where all the celestial bodies gathered? Why is it deserted now? Like what the fuck happened to the other
Oh, you
aspects
know,
of the
it's
universe? What's
literally Iron
outside?
Dog. It's literally Iron Lung.
Yeah, it's literally Iron Lung.
I
Iron
can't
Lung as an
believe
SCP.
David Kaczynski does it again. He make an SCP to boost sale of Iron
My goat.
Lung.
My
He
goat. My
does it
goat.
again. Why can't I fucking fill the whole
Yeah.
character? He did it again. My
Hmm.
god. My goat.
Ntar what do we draw?
I was gonna draw like just a two dots.
Two dots. Yeah, that's very morbid.
Those
It's
two
one
more.
of those yang apa? It's one of those SCP stories that I'm like, you kind of want more information, but at the same time, you kind of don't, gitu kan? Like, it's like, aduh, sorry. It's like sorry. It's like very
Yeah.
mysterious like that. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. So I was planning just like this, or like this, and then like that. Done.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess I'll draw.
I'll give it a.
This is interesting, man. I really very mysterious.
Apa?
But
What would you give it? What would you give it?
it's an interesting one. The SCP itself as the SCP doesn't really make sense. Maybe you
Uh-huh.
know, uh, it's basically just the sun that does bullshit stuff. I would
Yep.
say. Mm, I don't know really. It's giving. Uh, I, I,
I'd give it an 8, personally.
yeah, an eight seems fine. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
Mm, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, 8 out of 10. There we go. I don't want to draw a bit more. I
Mm-hmm.
want to draw the sun being like.
Okay.
Let me draw this. Oh my god, let's see. It has sigils, so. Let me draw a sigil. Gonna be
A sigil, yeah.
the sigil.
The sigil of all time.
Yeah, they. Alright. What was that? Was it London? Alright.
Hmm.
What's London?
1678, I think. I can't remember correctly
That's
though.
true. 1678.
Hmm.
Yep, there we go. 1678. Well,
Okay, berarti I'm gonna read the ini apa
yes,
the
sir, sir.
item number SCP-1678. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-1678 remains only partially contained. Mobile Task Forces Tau 4 and Epsilon 6 have succeeded in establishing a defensible perimeter around the Hyde Park district of SCP-1678. Sorry. With cases of 1678A largely ceasing their attacks on the perimeter of the Foundation held area. A long-term research base is currently under construction, and Mobile Task Force commanders are preparing an assault on the SCP-1678 Natural History Museum with the intent of capturing a forward command post to direct defensive efforts. Current short-term aims involve the capture of and extension of the defensible perimeter to the SCP-1678 Natural History Museum, and to research and to ascertain the origins, construction, and weaknesses of 1678A entities. Long-term aims involve efforts to halt, hinder, or control the production of 1678 entities, and to assault the 1678 Houses of Parliament, where the being, entity, or intelligence responsible for the creation of 1678 is believed to reside, and to capture and contain the aforementioned being. Description: 1678 is a full-scale mirror image reconstruction of the British city of London, located exactly 1 kilometer underneath the original city of London. Currently, only the Hyde Park district of 1678 has been explored, but all buildings, at least within the explored district, correlate exactly to their surface counterparts in terms of location, as well as the exterior size and shape, although rarely in terms of architecture, building material, and internal layout. The city has been constructed to resemble the city as it were as it was in the Victorian era, with constructions designed to resemble traditional gas lighting prevalent on the streets and with all modern buildings in the original city of London being represented in a Victorian style of architecture. Most notably, the skyscrapers of the business district illumination is infrequent and unreliable, and it is unknown how SCP-1678 has acquired a steady oxygen and gas supply. 1678 is believed to have been constructed instantaneously by unknown means, with the 1678 Houses of Parliament serving as the epicenter for the construction process. This is evidenced by the fact that as a distance from the Houses of Parliament increase, there is an exponentially increasing frequency of flaws in the construction of 1678, such as houses built entirely out of copper pipes or other unconventional material. Quote gaslights unquote, being little more than a metal rod topped with a floating orb of light, buildings containing no floors, and at the furthest explored distance from the epicenter, no windows or doors. Aside from foundation occupants in cases of 1678A, B, and C, 1678 is believed to be uninhabited.
My God,
1678 is believed to have apa?
imagine a room with like no floors.
No floors, like it's just like a building and a hole in the
It's
ground.
just a wall and then a build, then the hole. I'm like, yep, the job's
Yep,
done.
yep.
Uh,
1678 is believed to have been constructed with the intent to harbor the survivors of an XK class end of the world event. This is evidenced by an audio recording that will activate and play upon any person entering the city. Audio transcript enters.
can I read
A
this?
house
Can I
was
read
in.
this? Can I read
Hey,
this?
can you read this in the
I'll
British
read
accent,
this.
coba deh?
How does British Harry Potter? My fellow citizens, if you're hearing this tape, then the world as we know it has finished. The sky has broken, the ground heaves with the tramp of terrible feet, and all the horror and madness from the dark corners of the world has broken free to exact its vengeance on the world of man. Those who sought to contain are killed or scattered, and we soon learned that to attempt to fight these creatures almost invariably to face one's death. Countless billions have been slaughtered in their attempt to sate their endless appetite for death, and there is nothing, was nothing, and we could do not to stop them. Evil has raised its bloody flag upon all nations of the world and crowded its unholy victory to the broken sky. Yes, this is the end. There is a new hope. Harry Potter. Welcome to One London, a city of survivors, a city of free. Together, fellow citizen, we will wait and prepare for the new beginning, the grand new world that is soon to come. Let the world above burn, we will endure. Let the monster have their world, we will prepare. And let the ground tremble with a new Armageddon as evil consumes itself. For I tell you, citizen, upon the day of the ruination of man, their insatiable appetites will turn them against one another in their endless lust for death. We will wait. And I tell you, citizen, that there will be a new morning, and you will emerge from London and stand blinking in the sun as all children play and laugh in the rising bones of the horrors of the long dead. And you will walk hand in hand to the sea, our faces skyward as the rising sun usher in the new age of man. And you will gather, citizen, at my feet as I summon on London from its rest, and it shall burst, phoenix like from the ashes of the old. And on that day, citizen, there shall be a new order as we raise the Union flag over the entire world. I welcome you to London, the last city and the first.
Audio transcripts miscellaneous. The following message is relayed on the end of every hour. The time is the time is time o'clock. All is well. On approaching any bank or police station, citizen, you are entering a restricted area. Have your authorization papers ready. A bobby will arrive to escort you shortly. Warning: a single case of SCP-1678A will be summoned. On being cited by a case of 1678A, halt! Police! Drop your weapons! Come now, let's be having you. Police, don't run. Randomly, once per hour, the messages below are selected samples of the 1678 observed audio recordings. No one is safe from the influence of mimetic beings. Have yourself assessed today. You could be possessed by a mimetic horror and not even know it. Psyche assessments are free and easy. Visit a clinic today. Do you find light uncomfortable? Identify a cortex worm's infections early makes it possible to remove. Speak to your doctor today. Have you noticed anyone acting oddly? Tell a Bobby immediately. Crime will not be tolerated in London. I warn you, the tormentors of society will become its defenders. Evil can walk in human form and human flesh. Stay vigilant. Are you frequently anxious or depressed? It could be a symptom of a pattern screamer's influence. Notify a Bobby immediately. Assure you are well rehearsed in all protocols. There is no excuse for panic or confusion during drills. Can't make ends meet? Don't be ashamed. Bryson's Home for the Poor is here to help. I rule in the interest of the many, not the few. There are no special privileges. Swelling and abnormal growths are an early sign of the slaverman's position. Report any abnormal sicknesses to your doctor immediately. Each and every one of you is responsible for the safety of London and its citizens. Be watchful. Most explored buildings within 1678 appear to have been outfitted for the purpose of extremely dense inhabitation, with closely grouped steel bunk beds, a common feature in any building suitable for the purpose. Foundation researchers have advised that most explored buildings within 1678 are unfit for human habitation due to a high preponderance, preponderance of mold, damp, and poor construction within these buildings. Some buildings are outfitted with other purposes, most notably the 1678 version of the Natural History Museum, which is featuring an exhibit titled "The Fall of Man" and contains representation of several known SCP entities and images and artwork depicting apocalyptic settings. The key threat posed by 1678 is by entities referred to in some 1678 audio recording as bobbies. Bobby is known to be a Victorian era British slang term for a policeman. Henceforth referred to as 1678A, these entities are constructed out of human corpses, crudely dismembered at the head, wrist, knees, and elbows, and reassembled using simple industrial hinges and screws. The head is always wrapped in bandages. They are dressed in a uniform similar to Victorian era police and are extremely hostile towards Foundation personnel, attacking them on sight with improvised weapons. Eh, hostile towards Foundation personnel, attacking them on sight with improvised weapons. These attacks are always preceded by 1678A emitting a noise similar to that of a policeman's whistle, and all loudspeakers within 100 meters emitting the audio recording, "Police, halt, criminal." Instances of 1678A are extremely resistant to damage, with only high caliber rounds and explosive weapons proving sufficient to destroy them. They are believed to originate from a building named Bryson's Home for the Poor, as evidenced by an inmate-style jumpsuit worn under the uniform. To what extent they interact with other 1678 entities is unknown. And then we have the 1678B overview. 1678B, Role Surveillance, aka Eyes in the Sky. Cases of 7178B are biomechanical constructs which resemble that of a small avian life form. They are composed of a central mass of red organic matter stitched together by a copper exoskeleton that resembles a spine and wing bones. The head has been demonstrated to be a small video camera, and remnants of feathers and plastic on their exterior suggest they were once intended to resemble a pigeon. Cases of 78B are known to possess no offensive or destructive capabilities, yet their ability to track task force movements should not be underestimated, as it is currently unknown if they are capable of communicating with or summoning cases of 78A. Cases of 78B are relatively simple to contain or destroy, yet their large numbers make their observation of Foundation activities extremely difficult to stop. Occasional posters throughout the Foundation explored area allude to their existence. These posters display an image of a small pigeon observing criminal activity with the title "On London's Eyes in the Sky," alongside a small message to the effect that anyone destroying or vandalizing an eye in the sky faces up to 6 weeks in the unit. Uh, 78C overview. Role unknown, aka Wretch. Cases of 78C resemble a humanoid figure dressed in rags. They appear to be of old age and are usually, although not always, female. They have always been encountered on the Foundation Health outside the Foundation Health area. There are very few direct encounters with 78C entities, and it is currently unknown how many exist or to what level of threat they pose to Foundation security or safety. Encounters typically feature cases of 1678C sitting on a street corner with a begging dish, whereupon they will attempt to attract the pity or mercy of any Foundation personnel within their proximity with pleading or begging for food or money. Supplying a case of 78C with food will cause them to begin weeping before dematerializing with a burst of dense black smoke. Foundation personnel are currently under instruction to not interact with them. They are briefly alluded to 78, in a 78 audio recording. Do not pity the wretch, allow them to pay the price for the betrayal for all eternity. Remember, citizen, on the day on London rises, I shall award the loyal, but traitors shall forever be damned. 78D overview. Role: Food supply, aka Dr. Goody's Wonder Food.
Hmm.
78D is believed to be uh, the primary food source on offer in the event that 78 receives full-scale occupation. 78D is freely and easily available from steel vending machines installed in virtually every building or structure outfitted for the purpose of habitation. The vending machines are upright steel pumps similar in size and shape to that of a modern petrol pump, containing a slot for the receiving of coins and a flexible rubber hose ending in a trigger-operated nozzle that will deploy half a liter of 78D upon the appropriate payment. All vending machines display the legend Dr. Goody's Wonder Food
Hmm.
alongside an image of a smiling child enjoying a bowl of 78D and text bubbles advising that 78D costs just a few farting a bowl, that it contains all the nutrients you need and completely restores health and vitality. It has proven to be extremely attractive. Has proven to be extremely attractive to cases of 78B C and an unknown species of colored mollusk, which has been observed feeding on any spillages.
Hmm.
78D is a synthetic starch gel heavily enriched with various minerals, vitamins, fats, and bulking agents. In addition to this, it contains several unknown molecular structures and various engineered DNA helixes carried with its synthetic cellular structures. It has the same consistency and taste as porridge. As advertised, it does contain all the nutrients necessary for short-term survival. However, Foundation researchers have advised that over a period of more than 6 weeks, users of 78D will become dangerously underweight due to low levels of fat and protein within 78D that are a strong likelihood of contracting illnesses, such as scurvy, if survival is attempted by consuming 78D alone. 78D appears to be purposely engineered to manipulate the psyche of regular consumers through a mixture of unknown molecular compounds. Regular consumers are more obedient to authority and are less likely to commit acts of violence, are less likely to engage in sexual intercourse,
Oh
have less
hell no!
capacity for fear or panic, and have consistently high
They
morale.
lost. They.
In addition,
God.
it also has engineered side effects such as depressive symptoms and headaches if subject suddenly abandons consuming 78D. Due to the difficulty of creating food within 78, SCP-78D would serve as the primary food source in the event of a large-scale inhabitation. Foundation personnel are forbidden to consume 78D even in small amounts. Not all vending machines produce 78D to the same quality, with some machines deploying corrupted forms that have induced severe mental or physical abnormalities or death within the consumer. It is currently unclear what entity, being, or intelligence is responsible for the creation and maintenance of 78. It is unclear as to what event or disaster 1678 is being prepared for.
Oh hell no! They wanna they make people lost their dogs, bro. I ain't doing that.
I mean, ya asal nggak ini, asal you drink your tea, you should be good ya.
I am
You know,
not.
just drink tea
No.
and
I am
obey the
not.
law.
I am not doing. I'm not drinking any tea, bruh. That shit making me got no sex. I don't. I don't make love. No, but seriously, the fuck? Who's cooking here? Who's been cooking in this on London stuff, bruh? It don't make no senses. Okay,
Uh,
I think I've saved this one. Let's see. Don't
I
think so.
mean,
It's pretty good.
oh, I would say it's pretty good.
It's
I'd
pretty good.
give it like,
It's just another London. It's London.
yeah, it's London.
It's shittier.
And like,
No, it's no. It's
oh,
one. It's
it's
one to
shittier
one.
London.
No, it's one to one copy of. So, uh, does it matter? No, it. There's no difference. Literally, it's just London. Just pick one. I
It's
might just.
literally just London.
It's just London. I might draw the Bobby. Yeah, the Bobby.
Alright, I'm gonna try to draw a.
Oh,
What am I gonna try to draw?
oh, you left the room. Hang
Um,
on.
what?
You left the.
Oh, how do I join the room?
Let me restart. Nope. Okay.
Okay,
The internet's the room's down. Lemau. Wah wah.
connection loss.
Yeah, bad gateway. Well, I guess. Well, flock mode's down. What can I do? Ya udah. Oh well. I didn't. No,
uh,
I didn't save Pietro. No, I didn't save Pietro dying. Oh well. Well, on London, I'll give it a. It's just
it's
London.
good.
It's good.
It's just London.
It's just London. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna say like six maybe.
Give me
Maybe
like a 7.5.
maybe a
Maybe like yeah, seven.
6. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, okay.
It's
Agree to
London.
disagree. Yeah.
Yeah, agree to disagree. It's fucking London. It's London. Interesting, I guess, but others have been more interesting.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Let's see. 5,000 is done. What is this? Let me see. 4,000? That one's good. Yeah, 4,000 is, I believe it's good. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh,
I think yang abis ini kita last SCP
yeah,
reading, and then kita lanjut ini apa? Kayak we'll just like talk about the SCPs gitu.
yeah. Alright, after this one, or what? I suppose.
Yeah, this whatever we're gonna choose here is gonna be the last maksudnya.
Alright, this one, let's see, let's make after this, right? 4,000. SCP
Yeah.
4,000. Abu.
Okay, go.
This one's good. Okay. Let's see.
Really?
Alright, from the top is redacted per protocol 4000 issue. Warning, the following anomaly is affected by communication. Do not refer to it in speech or writing unless trained. Item, restricted per information 4000 issue. Class, Keter. Spatial containment procedure. The extra-dimensional contain location described below, as well as the entities and landmarks contained therein are a nomenclative hazard issue class, and therefore may not be referred to any name, title, or designation. Only description may be used when referring to the forest outside normative space and native entities thereof. Variation must be made in its description each time the subject is described. Description may be color-coded for clarity, and florid language may be used for the sake of nomenclative diversity. In the event of nomenclative containment breach, standard issue class containment protocol must be carried out immediately by the Foundation, by the individual responsible for the breach. If the individual rendered unable to perform the procedure, the responsible fails to the individual's next of kin. Ooh. Cursing your bloodline, the curse of Ra.
Curse of Ra.
Alright. If the individual responsible for the breach has no known next of kin, the individual name must be expurgated from all existing documents and records. Any other individual possessing the same name are to be administered Type G viral amnestics and assigned a new one. In the accordance of Orders 05-4426, at least one successful expedition into the strange and dangerous woodland area must be carried out per year to assess any deviation from baseline abnormality. Due to the high risk involved in entering the place where the nameless are found, personnel sent in conduct research must be trained in standard exploration protocol as detailed in 4000 SCP. Unauthorized documentation of the flowers found in the chimneys must be suppressed via standard information containment protocol. Unauthorized individual must, with knowledge of procedure 4000 Holloway, are to be administered amnestics and may be released following a period of disquisitional rehabilitation. Description: the SCP in question is an extra-dimensional forested area with numerous anomalous qualities, including a hazardous nomenclative phenomenon. This anomalous location is accessed by following 4000 Holloway. See documented doc 4000H. After completing the procedure, subject emerged from the opening of a dilapidated brick well fixed into the forest floor. See Figure 1.2. The only way to reliably traverse the unusual terrain is by use of a single dirt path. Exploration that diverged from the set route have resulted in immediate loss of contact with participating subjects. The sole safe road may only be traversed in a single direction. Any attempt to subject turn back and return the way it came will result in similar loss of contact. The unnamed world does not adhere to the constraint of linear space. Cartographic universe have resulted in a vastly different route being recorded with each expedition, and sections of the mandatory trail, which should logically overlap or intersect, does not. The only consistency is in the layout is the access point, which is always located at both ends of the main road. The only way for a subject to safely exit the wood which have no name after they have begun following is by walking the entire length and returning to the place where they began, at the opposite end. A variety of anomalous entities native to the nameless habitat have been documented. Native entities often undergo changes in the physical structure when unobserved, which has made it difficult for researchers to determine which recorded entities are unique beings and which are newer iteration of the previously documented. Entities claim they have no control over these changes are frequently expressed dissatisfaction when they occur. Native entities often obstruct the trail which subjects tread, making it necessary for subjects to interact with them to progress. Native entities are sapient and awfully highly temperamental, but can be interacted with safely as long as 4000 SCP precautions are followed. Consequently, for disregarding these precautions will vary depending on the personality of the offended entity. Degrees of retribution encountered by the research subject and have included verbal rebuke, acts of violence, and anomalous alteration of subject physical, conceptual, or nomenclative attributes. Wow.
I
Various.
rewrite your entire physical being, dog.
Nuh-uh.
Please.
Yeah.
Nah.
Fuck you
Gonna
mean,
explode
nuh-uh.
into a bajillion pieces.
Yeah, be 3 billion pieces. Oh my god. Various anomalous phenomena may occur when consistent nomenclature is applied to the realm of the unnamable. Its native entities or its landmark, these phenomena are poorly understood, partially due to the prohibition of nomenclative experimentation under Orders 054,000 F26. Documented nomenclative phenomena have included episodic cluster headaches among subjects exposed to the affected nomenclature, visual and auditory hallucination among exposed subjects, usually involving environments or entities described by nomenclature. Gustatory hallucinations and phantasmia has also been reported in a small subset of cases. Sudden onset of psychogenic amnesia among exposed subjects. The development of non-human physical characteristics among exposed subjects, such as feathers and pawn sacs. What? Become bird?
Yep.
Damn.
Bird.
The development of biological component in non-biological medium, where nomenclature is written or recorded. Sudden involuntary transport of exposed subject to the wilderness of unnamed things without the use of procedure 4000 Halloways. Manifestation of various flora with indoor spaces where nomenclature was used, sudden transport of native entities to areas where nomenclature was used, biological fusion of exposed subject and native entities, biological fusion of native entities and architectural space where nomenclature was used, and extreme iron deficiency in exposed subject with an absence of expected negative side effects. Oh.
That's okay.
That's like the least of the concern, like when you
Yeah.
can be fused to the walls or the door and like oh you have
Definitely.
an iron deficiency. Okay. That's like you
Sure.
okay.
Sure. I'll take it.
Order of 54,000 F26 was ratified by Overseer Council in 1954. 1917 then amendment requires that 054,000 F26 receive unanimous endorsement from the Council every 10 years in order to remain in effect. To date, no overseer memos regarding 054,000 F26 have been disseminated to lower clearance level. Got a lot. Alright. Notable containment breaches. Request, Notable CB. Access granted. Addendum. The following example anomalous phenomena observed during nomenclative breaches. Breach date?
May I read this?
We'll do
Yeah.
we'll do one of another. So I think there's a couple reports. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Breach,
yeah. Okay, I see.
yeah, don't worry. Breach date 9 June 1954. Name subject, the grade of which we seldom speak. Initial discovery and subsequent breach took place in an abandoned home in rural Connecticut. Circumstances of discovery are unclear due to lack of surviving personnel, but a general timeline of event have been established. Timestamp is standard NATO format. 1340s. The hollow unspoken title is discovered and given temporary type E designation by Field Agent Garrett Bradley, creating nomenclative breach. 1945 as Field Agent Moira Dinetti enters the land beyond the flu and is never recovered. 1347 as Agent Bradley begins to gradually sink into the hardwood floor. Nearby agents flee the area. 1348 soon after exiting the house, all agents are suddenly rendered immobile with the exception of Timothy Woods, who is not aware of Type E designation. 1349 immobilized area vocalize distress at their torso and that as their torsos elongate. 1351 as elongation ceases after Agent have reached height approximating that of chimney where the procedure for on Holloway was performed. Whoa. Smoke expelled from their facial orifice. Timothy Woods reported his event via radio. Site 08 secondary breach is caused when Timothy Woods repeatedly used the phrase "the blank" to describe the world where the words have powers. 1355 as Timothy Woods states that he sees his name in the tree.
Okay.
Side 08 personnel press Timothy Woods for the further information. Timothy Woods attempts to orally consume his radio and soon expires from internal injuries. Bro would be like, I see my name, the trees are speaking.
And then eat the radio.
And then eats the radio. Oh. Timothy Woods correspondent in Site 08 are observed suffering from severe headaches and are placed under quarantine. 1424S, osteal protrusion resembling tree branches emerged from the orbital cavities of quarantine Site 08 personnel. Personnel report no physical discomfort despite exhibiting full globe luxation in both sockets. Ugh. Tree branches from the oh my god, from the from orifices. My god. Yeah, it's fine. Afterward, the nomenclative anomaly eventually discovered after numerous cycles of multivariate D-class exposure to affected site. Like, yeah,
the easiest way.
The easy way. Throw some D-class on it.
Just keep throwing D-class at it. They'll figure it out eventually.
They'll figure it out. All right.
Okay. Breach date: 22 December 1955. Name subject: the footpath which loops around the entire area. Summary: Desk completed the first successful exploratory mission in the grove beneath nameless stars and was immediately quarantined. After exhibiting no anomalous effects for 72 hours, Desk was then allowed to write an account of his experiences. When the researchers returned to check on his progress, Desk has vanished. Traces of soil and human tissue were later found in the pencil paper Harvey Mansfield Desk had used in his writing.
Yep, fused to the pencil, paper, and fucking chair.
Egads.
Ironically, not fused to the desk.
Yeah, despite being okay.
My god. All right. Okay. Breach date 19 August 1958. The native entity sets atop a subject is the native entity that sits atop a throne of bones and cradles a flaming child. What? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Summary: after completing exploratory mission, Field Agent Ethan Mercy used the same epithet several times when describing a particular native entity. Several minutes later, he complained of severe nausea and began to vomit blood and bone marrow. Oh. Over the course of several hours, Agent Mercy was reported to have somehow orally expelled most of his bones.
Oh.
Personnel throughout Site 08 experienced auditory hallucination of women's laughter for the next several days.
Breach date: 4th of March 1966. The name subject: the native entity that resembles a feathered lion with a skeletal ram's head. Summary: college student Vanessa Hayforth attended to check into numerous medical facilities in and around Portland, Oregon, complaining that her head had suddenly become covered in flesh despite exhibiting no unusual signs of tissue growth. She was eventually detained by Foundation investigators and found to be in possession of a book that described, among other things, Procedure 4000 Holloway in its entirety. After stipulating that Foundation personnel assist in removing the flesh from her if she cooperated, Hayforth confessed that she had received the book from an acquaintance in the Wanderer's Library. Afterward, this was the first known case of a civilian-triggered nomenclative breach. Similar incidents have occurred intermittently since. In 2012, a native entity was photographed that superficially resembled a young Hayforth, figure 1.1, more than 2 decades after Hayforth died in Foundation custody.
Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Breach date 30 October 1992. Name subject: the house in which Michael Ashley Vincent spent several nights during his exploration mission. Summary: Agent Michael Ashley Vincent, who had completed exploratory mission several years prior, used possessive phrases "blank house" several times while recounting stories of two of his colleagues, who did not have names. Sometime later, a large brick building manifested inside Solanoide, intersecting with existing architecture. Michael Ashley Vincent's headless body was found inside, seizing violently and fused at the neck to the light fixture made of elk antlers. His face, which did not appear animate, had enlarged to take up the entire surface area of the building's floor. Field agents
Yikes.
sent into the face mount found that it did not possess a full digestive tract. However, Michael Ashley Vincent nameless colleagues were reported to have been conjoined with its vulva. Oh my god.
Ugh, yuck. Yikers.
You become a house.
Become a
Oh!
house. Ahem. Uh, 4000 Holloway. Request. Doc 4000H. Access granted. 4000 Holloway. The following is a censored list of instructions for accessing the horizon beyond labels. Certain steps have been omitted in this version of this document. Phrases and counterphrases at the end of the procedure will differ depending on the subject's type category. The oldest child in their family, type 1, the middleborn, type 2, and the youngest/only child, type 3. 1. Using organic kindling, start a steady flame within any indoor fireplace. Combine the powdered bones of a male red fox, Vulpes vulpes, any age, an adult male lion, Panthera leo, and a baleen whale, Mysticeti, any age, any gender. Pass the mixture into the fire. Step 3. Take an easily burnt personal possession of strong sentimental value and allow the fire to consume it. Step 4. Carefully release 3 feathers or any black plumed bird of the genus Corvus over the fire and allow the smoke to carry them up the flue. Step 5. If the fire begins to emit vocalizations, respond with appropriate counterphrases. See phrases and counterphrases below. 6. If the correct statements are given, the fireplace will expand and the ladder will descend. The fire will be powerless. 7. If incorrect statements are made for any reason, immediately apologize and do not attempt procedure 4000 Halloween again at any point in the future. Note, individuals who are present during procedure 4000 Halloween but were not the one conducting procedure Halloween must not respond to vocalizations or approach the active fireplace under any circumstances. Phrases
Ooh.
and counterphrases. Okay, I'll read the phrases and then you read the counterphrase, yeah?
Alright.
These woods have rules,
Or so they say.
and if you break them,
The uprise I'll pray.
is someone there?
That there's only me.
And who are you?
I guess you'll see.
What do you seek?
To walk the trees.
Now mind your manners.
To walk them, please.
End of document 4000H.
Alright, 4000 SEP. Access granted. The following is a truncated list containing only instructions that are crucial to survival. Personnel assigned to explorative duties must also familiarize themselves with 4000 SEP 3 through 8 before embarking. A general guideline for exploration, SEP 1. 1. You must be equipped with a standard Foundation expedition pack prior to entering the place where names are not allowed. Do not consume any food other than the ration included inside the standard Foundation expedition pack. Do not bring firearms into the dimension of trees under any circumstances. Type 1 subject must avoid accepting or directly handling the which considered a valuable resource. This includes, but is not limited to, forms of currency, precious metal and stones, objects imbued with useful anomalous properties, and well-crafted weaponry. Type 2 subject must avoid any native entities that regard a subject with affection or romantic attraction, and must not give the appearance of reciprocating this feeling in any way. Statement may be made by native entities which profess affection or romantic attraction for a Type 2 are false. Type 3 subject must avoid partaking in activities that are commonly considered frivolous, luxurious, or physically comforting. These include, but is not limited to, dancing, smoking, playing with toys, drinking anything other than water, listening to music, and sleeping on a padded surface. Structure encountered along the way you must travel may be entered after knocking at the entryway. Leave the structure from where you came. If entering uninvited, do not be discovered. If you fall asleep in the woods where rules are paramount, record your dreams. A journal is included in your expedition plan. If you encounter any landmarks or entities similar to a dream you recorded, treat the dream as fact. Ooh.
SCP-2 201. Greet natives entities with any formal salutation. Before engaging in conversation, if female, bow or curtsy. 2. Speak in a cordial tone of voice. 3. Do not make any statements that you know to be false. 3. Do not make any disparaging comments about the native entities while in their presence. 5. Say please and thank you when appropriate. 6. Refer to and address native entities using descriptions of their physical appearance per Protocol 4000 issue. 7. Do not refer to any native entity by a name, title, or designation, even if it introduces itself with such. 8. Do not state your name, nickname, code name, alias, or any other personal designation when in the presence of a native entity. 9. If a native entity offers to assign you a name, title, or designation, politely decline. 10. If a native entity makes a statement which it addresses or refers to you by a name, title, or designation, or anything other than a physical description, ignore the statement as though it had not been spoken. 11. If pressed for information that is considered confidential, refuse, briefly apologize, and bow. 12. If a native entity appears to require existence, consider its appearance before choosing to help. 12a. If the entire entity appears threatening, do whatever is necessary to aid it. 12b. If the entity appears attractive or harmless, do not approach. 12c. Always feed the native entity if it is hungry. This overrules 12b. Do not attempt to mount any bestial entities you encounter unless it has earned your trust and given you its consent. 14. If you are offered a physical gift, receive it with both hands. Do not discard this gift, even if it appears to have no use or value. This is overruled by 104. What was 104?
Do
Uh,
not no accepting
wait.
handling
Oh
valuable
yeah,
resource.
your valuable resource. Tapi only for type 1 ya kan?
Yeah, only for type 1.
Yeah. 15. If a native entity offers you a non-physical gift or attempts to initiate a trade, politely decline. 16. You may accept food offered by native entities and offer that food to other native entities you encounter, but do not consume it for yourself. 17. Do not sleep in any lodging offered by native entities. You may sleep inside the residence of a native entity as long as you do not have an invitation to do so. 18. If a native entity offers to accompany on your journey, accept, but do not tell them where you are going. 19. If you are aided by a native entity, you must aid it in return if you have not done so already. 20. If you have encountered an incorporeal humanoid that claims it is not a native entity, disregard all previous protocols and follow its instructions. And standard exploration protocol.
Alright, last one is interview log
Interview
4000.
log.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Access denied. That has been expunged. Request E. Jasper. Blah, blah, blah. Granted. Hello, Dr. Jasper. Interview 4015 is a volume series of interviews conducted by Dr. Eugene Jasper over the course of several years. This data has been expunged from all general documents under order of 4000 F26. 05 4000 F26. From 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Alright. Encounter 1. Dr. Eugene Jaspers, the native entity with head resembling that of a rabbit. See figure 2.1. Forward. Interview conducted 2005 using the Jasper expedition into the space where speech is deadly. I'll be Dr. Jaspers, alright?
Okay. Good morning, strange traveler.
Good morning.
It's nice to see a new face around these parts. Kindly excuse the smoke. Just getting my thoughts. How's your name?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't tell you that. Dr. Jasper's
Are you
boss.
sim? Oh, bentar. I have someone knocking on my door.
Oh
Be right
god.
back.
Okay. The one. Alright. I mean, also, check this out. Check this, this live reaction. He, Solas has drawn graciously for the stream. This is his YouTube thumbnail and it's so fucking cute. I don't know if it's so cute. Basically, props to him. He also made the Discord reaction image. It's so fucking cute. I love it. All right. While we wait, what the fuck is up with 4000? Let's see if the.
I'm back.
Oh, the back.
That's...
Lovely. Alright.
Where was we? Are you simple? I'm merely asking how your name is. My name has smelled of raspberries lately. I think, or snapdragons perhaps. It's so hard to tell these days, but one makes an effort.
My apologies. I'm afraid my name has tasted rather tart as of late.
Leprine entity laughs and doffs its hat. No, I'm the one who should apologize. I shouldn't have tried.
It's quite alright. I don't mind at all. It has been lovely to meet you, but I must be on my way.
Must you know? My home is close by, and I was hoping to invite you in for tea.
Dr. Jasper bows again. I'm terribly sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot stop at this moment. Perhaps another day.
Very well. Until next time, stranger whose name tastes rather tart.
Hmm.
End log. Okay, encounter 2.
Alright, first off,
Uh,
before that, review Encounter 1. I think he
okay, sure.
he accepted a name or the last one because he doesn't decline it or something. I think what's the protocol on names again? I think it's just forget it, right?
Pretend it didn't exist.
For the time
Yeah,
didn't
pretend
exist.
it
So
didn't
actually
exist.
he did that. He did good. Okay.
Yeah, it did. The log ended. Berarti he did do it, ya kan?
He did
Hmm.
he did do it right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The second
Okay,
encounter,
encounter 2.
2008, Jasper fourth expedition into the Barotoxic Bricks. Dr.
Gantian.
Jas.
Gua sekarang yang Jasper.
Alright, I'll be here. Okay. Dr. Jasper Professor Hill discovered his hair-like acquaintance standing to a patch of cabbage. Good afternoon, stranger, except, pardon me, we've met before, haven't we?
Good afternoon. I believe so. Yes, 3 years ago, if memory serves.
Remember now, you ran off in quite a hurry.
Yes, my apologies for that. At that time, I was new here and wary of those I encountered.
Still the apologetic one, I see. No matter, you're not from here? Very interesting. What woods are you from?
I do not come from any woods.
Nonsense. Certainly you have trees where you're from, do you not?
We do have trees, but they're very sparse. Most of the land is covered in homes and businesses.
Then they are inferior woods, but woods nonetheless. Tell me, how did you get here?
I see you have an inquiring mind. I would like to ask you a question, if that's alright.
Pardon my lack of manners. I consider myself something of a scholar, you see, and I gotta be excited when I have a chance to learn of those forests outside my own. It's probably decayed from the former grandeur if it still exists.
When we last met, you said it has become difficult to describe your name. Do you have any theories for why that may be?
I can only assume it's because of how long we've been apart, my name and I. That is, it was a good name, a proud name. I'm fairly sure by this point now it's probably decayed from its former grandeur, if it even still exists.
Where do you think it is currently?
First, fellow scholar, you must answer my previous question.
Dr. Japers nods. I came to the old but distinguished well at the end of the footpath. I'm presently perambulating.
Hmm. Oh my, it's been quite some time, I'll be frank. I thought all the old allies have died out. Do your grandfather or some such relation have a lover out here?
My deepest apologies. I'm afraid I can't answer that question.
Very well, I understand. I'd invite you to my cottage for tea, but I suppose that's not possible for you, is it?
I'm afraid not.
You're in fear too much. Take this and be on your way.
Thank you very much.
Happy travels to you, and may you find the one you're looking for. Hmm.
Afterward, Dr. Japers later used the cabbage leaf to feed a native entity resembling a field mouse, which in turn aided him on his travels.
Lovely, and
Ah, so
hmm,
he met this guy before. Yeah.
yes, he met a scholar, a bunny scholar.
Oh, wait. It's the same person, no?
Yes,
Warna namanya masih pink kan?
yes,
Oh iya, 3 years ago ini kan 2005 yang first encounter
this
and
one's
this one is
2008.
2008. Oh, I see.
Also, the
Yeah, he did say 2000. Yeah, he did say
hmm,
3 years
also
ago.
my ambient song is ended. We've been in it on 3 hours. My God. All right.
Oh, punya. I think mine is on loop.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. All
Oh,
right.
mine is almost ended. Mine almost ended.
Lovely, lovely. All right. Last encounter.
Okay,
Encounter
final
three.
encounter.
The
Now I
lead.
am again the leaf giver.
Yes. Interview conducted 2013 during Jasper Ninth expedition into the yonder Vale of Restless Wonder. Due to unique knowledge of the one who bore the gift of Cabbage, seemed to possess about our world, Dr. Japers was instructed to conduct a more thorough interview should it be encountered at our time. Additionally, Dr. Jaber was granted special permission to make false statement for the sake of facilitating conversation, as his first encounter showed the fluffy one to be susceptible to deception. Traveling along the way of the weary adventurers, Dr. Jaber signaled a small white cottage with a thatched roof. A small opening in the shape of a rabbit head is cut into the front door. Dr. Jaber approaches and knocks. Hello? Is anyone home?
Yes, 1 minute.
Exactly 1 minute passes. Wow. The door opens.
Ah, we meet again. Please, come in, come in.
Dr. Japers steps inside. Interior is partially decorated with wooden furniture and needlework. You have a lovely home.
Ha! You have a lovely sense of humor.
The homeowner hurries to a kitchenette into a corner and begins repairing the kettle. No, really, I think it's charming.
I suppose it was just meant to be until things cooled down on the other side.
I'm afraid I don't know. Would you like some help?
No, 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 no. You just have yourself a seat at the table over there while I get the tea ready for us.
Dr. Japers draws a chair and seats himself. You're most generous, but I don't think my digestion will permit it.
Oh, poor fellow. Well, I find the presence of tea to be a comfort in any case.
You're most kind. Tell me, could you explain what you meant by cooled down? His
A
third
story
host.
turns the stove on and stares out a window cut into a similar shape as the hole on the door.
Yikes.
Your relations didn't tell you the full story, I suppose, about the turmoil that drove us here.
Turmoil? Was there a war?
Isn't there always?
My grandparents did tell me there were wars whenever no one of you and your kind.
It doesn't surprise me, honestly. There are very few, even in these woods, that still remember. Memory is a burden of the old, I suppose. But yes, when I was a young lad in a form very different from the one I possess now, I lived on the other end of the world, where I was born, where I grew up, and if I dare to dream, where I will someday return.
Why don't you then?
I can't. Not unless I know I could be welcomed back.
The maker of a tea pours a cup and seats itself across the table.
I'm sure you don't notice, since they keep themselves hidden, but there are those who would destroy me at the nearest chance. Ah, my apologies. These are dark memories. I'm sure you don't want to hear about them. Teller of stories sips its tea.
No, please go on. These things are interesting to me. I am a fellow scholar, remember? He's dead.
As you wish, fellow scholar. I shall talk until the tea is cold. Much as it grieves me to say, we were betrayed. We had fought side by side, in the war against that factory. We had done nothing but help them. And what did they do? They destroyed us. They took so many of our lives and all of our names. So I was right here when the war was just beginning. But not many. Not many still, though. I don't hate them.
I'm glad for that.
I imagine so. There are some old foggies around these parts who bear a grudge against the whole species. But I know you're not all bad. There were many who sheltered us, fought for us, even died for us. Some came to live here amongst us, rest their souls. I myself courted a human once upon a time. He came to visit me a time or two, but I never saw him after that. Still wonder how and again if he fell at the hand of an unkind neighbor, or if he merely stopped caring to see me. But it's no matter. Now, I apologize for pratting on about old flames. Certainly, such things are of no interest to you, fellow scholar.
On the contrary, I'd quite like to hear more of these stories. The life of you and your people is of great of interest to me.
I'm sure it is, fellow scholar.
A strong
Strong
breeze
breeze.
moved through the
Oh,
house. Not a party speak for half a minute. The rabbit person who lives there grunts and places a hand to its head, as if in pain. Dr. Japer places a hand against the teapot. No, how about you read Dr. Japers? At least, I think it's appropriate for this one.
what? You're leaving?
No, no, no,
Why
you
can't you
read.
leave too then?
No, 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 you
I
read.
thought.
You read Dr. Japers. It's appropriate for this one.
Okay.
Let's
It
switch.
appears. Oh, yeah, yeah, I got what you mean. I got what you mean. Oh, yeah. It appears the tea has gone cold. I think it's time I leave. I took my leave.
What? You're leaving? I should leave too then.
No, no, no. I'll be going alone, thank you. It's abrupt, yes, and I'm grievously sorry to do this. But I really must be going. I believe I'm long overdue to return home.
What is I don't. Please don't go. Something isn't.
It can't be helped.
Stop! What have you done? I don't know what happened to my name. I can't.
Dr. Japers quickly exits the house. His former companion whimpers and looks at his hand as he leaves. It does taste rather tart.
Bruh.
Quote, and locked. Afterward, Dr. Japers successfully returned to Site 08, but was reported missing soon after. Investigation into his disappearance and whereabouts have been inconclusive. It was initially theorized that Dr. Japers was exposed to an anomalous influence on his physiology during his most recent mission. However, through analysis showed no genetic abnormalities in the fur he shed on his expedition gear. They
Different.
switched names.
They
Oh my
switch
god.
name. The first fault is like he introduced himself as a fellow scholar. Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, he is a fellow scholar, technically. No, he's not a scholar. He's a scientist.
He's
He's
a
not a scholar.
scientist, but the first rule is never
Uh,
introduce yourself.
oh
And
yeah, bener bener
and
bener.
he introduced
Oh
himself.
yeah
He
yeah yeah yeah.
identified with something, and when asked to, uh,
Iya.
when
Ah,
referred
si.
to as a fellow scholar, he answered, and yeah.
Iya iya
Also
iya.
from
Oh,
the
he got too comfortable. He got
he
too
got too
comfortable.
comfortable. Also
I see.
from the afterward, it looks like everyone else is forgotten that he is actually like no, he doesn't. He sheds fur. So I think with
Yeah.
this, if you got
I
switched,
think your entire existence ya nggak sih?
yeah,
Your
your
entire
entire
existence gets
existence, like,
kubrit.
yep, you're mine now.
Iya.
Lovely. This is a
Yeah.
fun one, really fun one. My God,
Yeah. I think we ended here
we ended
because
it.
udah mau
It's
jam 7.
definitely 10 out of 10, bro. This is, I
Uh,
love this one.
let's before we end, let's just talk a bit about the SCPs, yeah.
All right, SCP. Let me make a
Let
new
me go
room.
back to the homepage.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's see on the home page. SCP. The whole things of SCP is hella fun. Like, not gonna
It
lie.
is, it is. And apa? We need to read some of the newer ones. I'm gonna be real. Again, like I said, I haven't really read much of of the 7,000, 8,000, and 9,000 series.
I
Oh no,
haven't. Yeah,
6,000, 7,000, and 8,000. I haven't read much on that.
yeah. I mean, I barely read anything above like uh 3,000 technically. 4,000. It's pretty new to me. I read a couple of the five
Mm.
thousands, but only a very sparse few. The rest are like, uh,
Ah,
I don't know anything else about above that. Like,
I
it's
feel
so
like I've read the majority of everything below 6K. But like masih ada beberapa yang gaps gitu, ngeri gak sih?
yes, of course.
Definitely, definitely. Hmm.
The
Yeah, yeah.
library is.
Dude, we need to make this a weekly thing, gak sih?
I
Like a
gotta make
weekly
this a
SCP
weekly
reviews.
thing, man. Uh,
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun.
maybe every other week or something. Maybe whenever we have
Iya,
time.
iya, iya.
My God, it's so
Pokoknya
fun.
masih kayak this gotta be a regular segment in our
We gotta
reviews
make a regular
collabs.
segment. Yeah, boy. It's fun. Holy shit. I
Yeah,
got.
and apa ya? SCPs are really again. It's one of those apa ya, pieces of media that is really different format wise than any other thing you
Yeah,
because like
it's very unusual because this is a collaborative art project,
yeah yeah yeah
and
yeah yeah.
and
It's
the
not like a single
there
person
is
made the entire thing. It's
yes,
not
yes.
even a team ya kan. It's all like literally random people.
Yes, random people, and the lack of canon means anything and everything can be true and false at the same time.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
the o- the only canon that kind of happens if it like two SCPs has the same author and then bisa ada kayak like
Yeah, there is some
ya gitu kan.
canon. Even that, yeah, even
Tapi
then,
besides that
it's
rata-rata ini enggak sih? Rata-rata beda-beda gitu.
yeah. Usually, it's different people, and
Hmm.
but yeah, it's fucking cool. Oh god, I want more. I kind of. We haven't even gotten into the groups of interest in details. Huh? Maybe one day.
Ya belum.
There's a
Ya maybe
lot
next week ya.
more.
Maybe
Next
next
week.
week.
Maybe next week, or next
Uh,
week, or next week, or whatever. Whenever. Next time.
yeah, yeah.
My god. It's a good it's a good thing. Yeah, yeah.
And we need to find an actual collaborative drawing application.
Yeah,
We
we
can't
do
use
need that. We can
yeah,
I mean
the plot
Flockmont
thing
is yeah, it
destroyed my laptop.
yeah, we do need to win. I might put a little research on that. But yeah, that's hella cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
Mhm.
okay. Thank you so much, Red, for joining me on this.
Your friend just got back, man.
Oh, hello, I am back. Yeah. Well, we're almost done. My
Yep.
bad, G.
Not bad.
Anyways, Red, thank you so much for joining me on this
Yeah, thank you so much for
reading
also.
journey.
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome. Also, thank
Again,
you.
hopefully next time kita bisa lebih lama ya. Maybe like
Yeah.
5 hour stream.
5 hour, let's go. 5 hour SCP reading stream. Woo! My god.
Real.
Real,
Yeah,
real, real.
anyways. Thank you so much everyone yang udah join that has been reading with us and ini giving suggestions. Seventh bread. Thank you
Seven
for
red.
the
Yes, yes.
contributions to the
Very much
stream.
fun. Yeah, holy shit, it's fun.
Are you gonna continue streaming or are you gonna be done?
I might be done, to be honest. I might.
Okay.
I'll see if
Yeah,
I
three
have
hours,
the.
3 hours.
Yeah. It's a 3 hour stream. I'll see if I have the energy for later stream, maybe. I kind of want to continue playing Minecraft. But I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll see. Yeah. So for now, I'm gonna. I'm gonna fucking eat something. I don't know. I'm hungry as shit.
yeah. Before we end, you wanna promote anything, Red?
Not really. To be honest, listen to Take Of It by KSI. I will be a guest on Talk To.
You will be a featured guest ya.
I
Oh
will
my
be a
god.
featured guest. Like,
Uh,
it will be
yeah.
out in 2150.
If anyone enjoyed Red and wants to see more of Red streams and shenanigans, you could go over to my description. I put a link down there to your Twitch and your Twitter, ya kan? Yeah,
Yeah, I barely
to
use
your
that
Twitch.
Twitter anymore, but yeah, it's there.
Yeah, to your so Red streams on Twitch again kayak tadi pas intro mainly Minecraft and other stuff. So go over if you wanna watch.
It will be scuff.
And for me, I don't really have any any apa namanya? I don't really have anything to say other than wait for tomorrow's stream. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow, but I will stream something probably. Yeah. Anyways, this has been it from me and Red. Thank you guys so much for joining. Bye bye. Good
Bye
night.
bye! Let me end my stream. He called him a.